watched any Critical Role at all.
Yeah,
coming
me
off
either.
The Azure campaign, doing 12 weeks of like 13 different voices. That's why I picked Grim. Like, no substance at all.
Mm-hmm.
I love just being an asshole all the time, but not meaning anything behind it. It's relieving to not have any consequences to anything that I say, because
Well,
my
so
next
far
can always
that
be
you think.
well, in game, yeah, sure.
Michael, do you,
right.
Michael Barlos, have you shared the prologues with my brother yet?
I can post the. I have the shareable link still open. I'll post it in the text.
Because Robert is a masterpiece.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Robert is like the greatest big bad guy.
And you
Like-
only see him for you only saw him for like 5 minutes in
Yeah.
game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but I've heard him for 3 hours.
Yeah, but he's the NPC that we know the most, to be honest.
Can't wait till he kills all of us.
Yep.
Oh, he could.
Well, he is very in control of the situation.
I'm gonna kill myself, and it's your fault.
I am very in control
Of the situation.
Let me find. I know that I have them somewhere. They are. They're also shared.
So who wants to recap? We're all here at 6:37. That's crazy.
I actually don't remember.
Recap.
We
For
went
some
shopping.
reason, so I
I
apologize.
We finished shopping. We went to the tattoo shop. Whisper's getting a tattoo. Uwe and Jerry need some kind of supplies. They need elemental essence to get the tattoos that they want. Went down and we
Artificer?
talked to. When we talked to the general.
Talk to
Yeah.
the
Should
guy
probably
whose
pull
name
up my
sounds
notes,
like
huh?
your name.
Oh yeah.
It was like Ulrich and Ulrich.
Oric. Orcic.
Oric.
Oric, and then you are Ulrich, right? Your
Ulrich.
pseudonym.
That was
So it's
confusing me.
an O and then a U, correct?
We never discussed, like, he made this character so long ago, and like 5 days ago I was like, hey, I'm naming my character this, and he was like, stop writing the same things as me. It keeps happening.
You guys. You guys probably
So-
talk in your sleep and then unconsciously hear each other.
All right, Oric Molten Striker, and he's going to come with us to Gonselgrim because he's looking for some Hellthorn to craft a Hellthorn artifact to prove his worth to King Brunor II. So he's going to come with us, and he wants to check out the forge. And then we went to Homeboy, whose name I always have to look for, Flandel.
Flandel.
And
It's
L
like-
is
it's like
getting
family.
he's getting a certified Pathfinder arm. He's getting a grapple hook. And Uwe is getting some flame knuckles.
Getting some nucks.
And they're going back tomorrow to do that. And then we went back to the Moonstone Mask. And the Whisper and Uwe had some sexy time.
L also had a adventurous night with his
Little nubby time.
concubines.
Spent all of his fucking pilgrim money.
Yeah, that fucker.
get laid.
His Rumspringer.
Uwe's like, I'll pay for this. Cool. I'm gonna spend it on horse.
You just hear Uwe squawking from his bedroom the whole night.
You don't hear anything, actually.
I
The
didn't-
rooms
I
are
didn't-
soundproof.
I didn't buy any concubines.
We got propositioned by God, what's her name? The owner of the Moonstone Mask.
I don't think
Not Sophia, the other one.
Yeah,
Lizette.
fuck, what's her
Lizette,
name?
Yeah.
Lizette, dude.
Was that?
Lizette, dude.
Should give us
it-
4,000
it could
gold
give
for the
us
bowls.
4,000 instead of 3,000. Which we had discussed keeping the collector happy and then also raking in cash from Lizette.
Yeah, we could split up the bowls.
Jerry learned haste and
I am-
chill touch.
I'm just.
Garrett?
I'm wondering how
That's
dangerous the collector is. We have no idea, I guess.
I mean, Grim pretty much went through the whole spiel of, hey, he asked for one. He
That's
he
true.
said if there was more, he'd take them, but it was more of a,
He's a collector. He just wants a bull on a shelf.
yeah, yeah.
I mean, who
Yep.
doesn't want a bull on their shelf, right?
Just wants
I-
to.
Gotta eat cereal somehow.
Wait,
You're
wait,
too
Carlos,
quiet.
You're quiet again.
Yeah,
You're very.
slightly.
Put it in
Kinda.
your mouth.
Put it inside.
Better?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
actually,
better.
yeah.
Perfect.
all the way. It's not enough.
I want to
Better?
hear. I wanted to
Better
hear the
this?
saliva in the back.
Clicking around in there. Yeah,
Is it good now?
yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, pretty
turned
good.
you up, so that's good.
Yeah, we can turn you up too.
He's already
That's
up
a
almost
feature.
all the way for me.
That's a feature in Discord that is not in.
Funny.
Can you hear my candle now?
Well, you can turn
No,
people
no.
down,
No.
but you can't turn them up.
Wait. Can we get a candle check? Let me see.
What do you mean?
guys
You
hear-
can
you
turn
guys
people up and down.
Candle
Can you
check.
hear my candle?
hear my candle?
Well,
Candle?
like
No.
in Roll20, you have the max volume, and then you can turn them down. But in Discord, you can go higher
Also,
than their standard.
it doesn't even work.
I have Michael Barlow set to 200% volume now, and he sounds normal. So
I have
Yeah,
my,
I gave him a cool 135.
my
Well,
166.
my input
My,
sensitivity is negative 94 decibels.
Oh yeah, turn that
Wow.
up.
That would
Could
be.
have something to do.
Yeah,
Is
just a
it-
little bit. Now he's gonna blow.
Yeah, I say
brains out.
blow him turn down preemptively.
yeah, we're gonna turn you back down.
They're like kinda
Good
working
call.
Okay.
I mean, you're only at 105 for me.
Better?
Nope.
Well, fuck me.
Keep
well.
going.
No.
Is this better?
Just
Turn it up.
You're like the eye doctor right now. You keep saying, "Is this better?" and it looks exactly the same.
one or two, Piggy. One or two.
He's not actually changing anything. He's just trying. He's clicking off screen.
This-
No,
he's
motherfucker, I'm
already
just as blind.
he's
Thank
already
you.
playing Grim, and we haven't even started.
Better?
Where is your baby?
No.
Where are the towels?
What do these settings even do if these sliders are meaningless?
I don't know if you're more angry and loud right now, or it's actually better now. But that was
No,
better.
I'm just angrier.
Yeah,
God
that is
damn
better.
it.
That sounds good.
All right, so I'm gonna turn you
Just
up
be
to like
angry the whole
120.
time.
Fine, we'll just turn you up.
Are you
I mean-
gonna hold that microphone? Is this gonna be like?
Stand up routine.
Stand
Grim.
up, stand up, Grim. So I have
I
these
mean,
bowls.
What's the deal with the balls? Come on.
First the water goes in, then it comes out. I mean, come on.
You can't explain
I mean,
that.
I put the water in, I ask for the elemental to come out, nothing happens. What's wrong with me? Are you with me, ladies? Come on.
We also managed to acquire an extraction kit, or I believe
We
for
did.
teeth-
For teeth.
Yeah, for elemental
Nice.
juice.
And we also
And-
decided that we're going to wax seal some vials once we get them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's the plan.
Keep them.
Got to be airtight.
Airtight.
And I'm pretty sure tomorrow for you guys is very eventful with tattoos and getting.
we're not. We won't have.
arm-
I mean. Oh, no. Sorry, I spoke too soon. Apologize.
And
Yeah.
also stuff that's getting created by Flandel.
Did we
Mhm.
talk at all about fast tracking through the next couple days? Because we technically have 2 more days at the Moonstone Mask. Like, do we have to do anything there, or are we just having stuff done?
Well,
Oh, I know what we're doing all session. Don't worry. We're
it's going to
not
be
leaving. We're not.
constitution checks.
We're not leaving the Moonstone Mask.
Great.
Ever,
I have
ever.
so much money to spend there. I
Oh,
love being there.
anyway, DM, take it away.
Well, I guess we'll pick up the following morning unless there's anything you guys wanted to do that night, individually or together even. Any before bed routines or
Yeah. So
Didn't we?
Round
do
three,
this?
like-
Didn't we do this yesterday though?
This is like mid sesh.
Because Brad did his concubine thing. Uwe and Whisper did the armor stuff.
yeah, I was just gonna have to roll a nature check for what noises The ladies think
You.
What?
so. Like between
Whoa,
like
whoa, whoa.
kitten and like tiger, what noises Elle is making?
I feel like that'd be
Uh,
performance.
I would say,
Like
yeah,
minor
do it.
illusion or something.
Do a performance check.
Roll on the wild magic table, please.
Here comes the nat one.
Mm-hmm.
Big old fatty
You-
one.
You sound like a hippopotamus.
Ooh, good day today.
All right.
For your vinegar strokes.
Well, I rolled a 13. I forget my modifier, so I'm looking that up real quick.
You're a +2.
Should have a
+2, so 15 performance.
Ooh.
Hey.
Oh no, your performance is a +0. Sorry, I was looking at nature. For
Hmm.
13, you do make some pretty convincing animal sounds. And you kind of surprise yourself even a little bit. Although you're going for you're going for like a horse whinny, and then as you're doing it, you kind of run out of breath, and it ends up sounding more like a donkey. But pretty good, pretty apt.
And they're impressed. That's what Elle is
They are
wondering.
their eyebrows raised. We'll put
He's
it
a
that
little-
way.
I'm so glad
Yeah.
Annie doesn't have to sit through this.
Yeah,
Ooh.
they are professionals at the Moonstone Mask. There's probably a few things that you can do that would, throw them off their kilter. I would imagine.
All right.
So that was you losing your virginity, though?
Great job.
But,
No.
oh, okay.
Oh,
Oh,
I
well,
thought,
that's
I
good
thought that's
because
what you said.
well, Elle apparently has a kilter fetish.
Yeah. So anyone else for nighttime or all Gucci?
The same night or the next night?
Yes, same night.
Nope.
Not quite soon enough.
Jerry's
Just say your
reading.
prayers.
Ragnar
Okay.
just lays me down to sleep and tucks me in.
And lay down.
Gets me on the mustache.
Uh, all right. So the morning comes, bright and early. It's about, we'll say 7 a.m. today. And it's a pretty cold morning. There's a pretty strong cold breeze blowing in from the northwest off the ocean, and it's quite frigid for the first time that you've been kind of exploring. It's the first real chilly cold day you've experienced. It's a kind of overcast skies, and yeah, not a whole lot of sun peeking through, sadly. But anyway, morning gets going. You see people carrying about their day, getting started, hustling over back to the Protector's Enclave, where most of the business happens in the city. And yeah, who's doing what?
Protectors. So we're back at the market now? Or are we still
I
at
don't know.
this stone? Are we
Where
still
are
at
Well,
the Moonstone?
who stayed at the Moonstone Mask?
I have I think a basic room.
Oh, Uwe and the Whisper stayed there.
So you would
We
wake
split
up.
our room.
Yeah, you would wake up there. Elle, when you wake up, the ladies that accompanied you last night are no longer in the room. You're there by yourself.
Sad.
Okay, is today the day that Flandel is going to operate on Elle?
You are scheduled for the next day because he already has Uwe for today.
Okay. I can still reflect on like what my arm is going to be, and so
Yeah.
that's kind of how
Yeah.
I spend my time.
I'm gonna go to tattoo shop. Bright and
Yep.
early.
Yeah, you get there early enough, and you again see Lisette standing there expectantly and waiting for you.
Is there anybody else there?
There is not.
Okay.
You would guess that at the price of things, they're pretty rare for them to actually take place. You've also not seen anyone with these markings before, so
Cool.
Like any of the markings that we have read about, basically that they offer. We've never
Yeah.
seen a tattoo like this.
Correct.
Okay.
You've seen tattoos plenty, but nothing
Just
magical
clarifying.
in nature so
You
far.
got it. You got it.
Um,
Ultra rare.
she greets you and she says, "Well, welcome. I'm glad you came. I'm still finishing getting set up here, but we can get started as soon as you're ready. It's gonna take about, what do we say, about 16 hours, I think."
Yep.
All right.
Doing 8 today and 8 tomorrow.
8 today, 8 tomorrow. Sounds good. It's gonna be on the forehead, so I think it might be pretty painful. Do you maybe you want to get put under for this, or are you gonna try and stay awake?
Oh no, we'll stay awake. No worries.
All right. If you change your mind, just let me know.
You can imagine
Uh,
these as like a couple like bottle like a couple 40s.
It's
Why is that? It's
it's,
gonna take a lot more than that.
Yeah.
it's just a tough mallet. She just smacks you on the back of the head. Here's my anesthesiologist, and that's what she calls the mallet. Bam.
So we can just go through this little series of rolls real quick to speed through it. Because I don't think it'll be terribly fun for everyone else,
How
or you
long?
for that matter.
How
Is
long
this
would
is
it?
this
Would
for
I?
disease?
We will make one roll for disease, yes.
Okay.
How long would
I'm-
Flandels take BT dub for me?
You're looking at a solid. What did I write down?
It's at least gonna be that first or that day. I don't know how long it took, but
It's probably going to be about 6 hours.
I was gonna bring them lunch there if it didn't take that long. It was just go in the morning.
fresh fish.
I don't think you told Flandel a time, so you could.
Okay. I'll go there. I'd go there. Well, yeah. Sorry.
But okay, so our first check that we're gonna do is to see if you contract any illness or disease from this. Now, this is done in a very clean and sterile location.
Also, DM, I'm immune to disease.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
So
I'm a tree.
Well, you know what? Make a con save anyway.
Just cause.
okay, sir.
As I want it.
D20.
Maybe
I
if you
actually don't
if
think
you
you
roll a
can
one.
fail this.
I don't think I can either. 15.
Yeah, no, it's impossible for you to fail it. The DC was 5, so and your con modifier is a 5. So, yeah, this is as clean and as good as it's ever going to get. So what we'll do is she's gonna sit you down on a table and then kind of lean your head back, and she's gonna say, "No, it's gonna be very important that you stay very still. We don't want to mess up anything." And then there's no one else in the shop, and she says, "Well, with your condition, I'm not exactly sure if you would be able to move that skin anyway, so this might be a little easier for you." So yeah, she begins the tattooing process, and she actually does. It's almost like a very modern-looking tattoo gun. It is not an archaic form of tapping a needle or anything like that, as you would expect. That's how most people tattoo outside of this place. You've seen other tattoos and other tattoos being done, and it's generally that ancient technology of actually nailing the ink into the skin. This is much more modernized than that. And yeah, it is horribly painful. Shocker. A needle going right into your forehead. But she begins the process. I will have you. It's been about an hour. If you could make a Constitution save now.
19.
Okay. The pain, it's definitely getting to you a little bit. You know, your knuckles and your hands are kind of flexing, and you're stressing through the pain. But that's not too bad. You know, you've had worse. Another hour passes. We'll do another save.
22.
Good. Okay. Again, just kind of shrugging off the pain. You're really trying to channel your inner Uwe and find that Zen that he's always talking about. That a place for him to retreat to in his mind, and it's working. Let's say another 2 hours pass. Go ahead and make another check.
20.
All Gucci. So we'd be 4 hours in at this point. She's gonna say, you want to take a break? You need to get up, move around, or you just want to power on through?
No, I think I'm fine.
Okay.
Do I feel fine? Do I need to get up and walk around?
It's certainly painful. If you get up and move around, it's going to add an additional hour, but it'll decrease your DC of your pain checks by 1. Up to you.
Go smoke a cigarette real quick. Come back.
Sure. Yeah.
All right. All right. Come back to it then. Make another. She starts up. Make another con save.
Another 17, so 23 again. I'm sorry, 22.
Okay. Still good. 2 more hours. You're at 6 hours now.
23.
Still good. And
To do the one.
last check for the day. The pain's been building.
I rolled 3 17s and an 18 during this. Another 22.
Nice.
Jesus.
You
Good start to the day.
do not succumb to the pain throughout your
He's at the
9
end of the day
hours
now.
here in the chair. And she says, well, that's certainly a good start. I think actually we might be able to finish this up maybe another 6 hours tomorrow, maybe a little less time. I got more done than I thought.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, same time tomorrow.
I'll be here.
Cool. All right. So that's pretty much your day. Well, I mean, not really. I mean, it's like what, 4 in the afternoon now? 4:30?
Yeah, just getting off work.
Productive.
Uwe, you're going to Flandels, or are you going later, earlier?
No, I mean I'd be up. I was up before. Well, I guess he doesn't sleep, but before
I got a few days on you.
yeah, before he went down, I would have got up again with the sun, with the dawn, I should say.
Yeah, the view out the window from the Moonstone Mask is incredible because you're literally floating over the sea. Unfortunately, it's facing west, so you don't get to see the dawn, but just watching the light break over the waves and having it go from dark to light is a beautiful sight.
Yeah, I'll do some of my exercises and a little bit of praying for the dawn bringer, and then I'll
Wow.
what
Dawn Father.
I
the
was
dawn
doing
father. Sorry,
I was
whatever.
doing the Andrew thing. I was rolling D100 to see if I got a 69, but I accidentally had the Whisper to Michael still set on, and I just rolled 100.
Oh, gosh.
He did.
I was like,
That's what that wow was. It was just like,
okay.
oh, okay.
Walking out of the tattoo shop, you find a platinum piece on the ground.
Hell yeah.
It took me a lot of turns today to get the 16.
Yeah, so you get up. You know where Flandels is at. Is anyone going with you, or are you going on your lonesome?
Oh fuck! So
Jesus.
I'd probably be by myself. I was up pretty damn early. Oh wow.
Nope, not even gonna do it, guys.
Do it.
He's
98.
gonna roll a 98.
Nope.
I messed it up. Sorry, guys. 39.
You
Damn
blew it.
Yeah. I'd show up there with, I'll take some food from the Moonstone Mass with me.
Okay.
Teleport and just didn't throw up this time
That's good.
from teleporting. Yeah, just bring some food to share it with Flandel through this
Cool.
process.
He welcomes you in, and he's like, "So you ready to get started?" And you can see he has not as pristine as the tattoo shop, but certainly an operating room of sorts.
Mhm.
The tools all look relatively clean. But he invites you in and gets you up on the table, and he's like, well, I just want to warn you, we are directly fusing some metal to the bone. This is going to be pretty rough.
Man.
Do you want to be put to sleep, or you want to see the procedure?
Let's try it. I'll try and stay awake.
Oof.
Okay.
I'll give him a like a wave my hands to the side.
The thought of doing this to somebody who is a monk is terrifying. Like accidentally like headbutts you.
Knock it off. Wham.
Hoo-ja!
Sorry, it was involuntary.
And,
You're gonna have to get
Yeah.
real zen there, pal.
kind of
I know.
gives you the side eye a little bit, and he's like, okay. He calls over his little mechanical helper.
What?
Yeah.
He's like, this is my buddy. He's gonna assist me with the procedure today. He's like,
Hiya, buddy.
says, I'm glad you brought food, but something tells me we might be seeing it again here in a few minutes. Says, all right.
I pushed it over to him. I brought the food for him.
Oh, that's nice.
Nice guy.
Yeah, so he turns to you and says, you ready?
Takes a big breath in, tries to clear his mind, and nods. He puts his hands out for him.
All right, you might want to look away. He pulls out a scalpel, and he immediately starts cutting into your knuckles.
Oh man.
Horrible.
Is he like
pain.
restrained in any way?
Nope. This is a voluntary procedure, man.
Okay.
Hopped up on the.
This is intense.
You immediately have intense pain all along your hands up into your forearms.
For sure.
I'm gonna need you to make a Constitution save for me.
Roll a
Don't be
1.
down now.
Roll a 1.
Definitely not a 1.
Mhm.
I dare you.
Roll the 1. Get hurt.
Constitution save. 19.
All right. You managed to kind of fight against the pain a little bit. It's as painful as you were expecting to start, for sure. It's very similar to being cut into with a sword, which you're quite familiar with. Uh,
Somewhere
Just
between
keep
a
going back
javelin
to
and
my
a sword.
breathing. Kind of keep trying to find that place in my mind and go to focus.
another hour goes by as he's literally chunking away bits of flesh between the knuckles that he has to get access to your skeletal structure there, and make another DC, another con save here.
Wow, even better. 22 actually.
Very
Fif-
good.
Did a 15 and an 18,
Okay.
which means the next
Not
one's
bad.
gonna be a 2.
All
You're
right.
only due for it, yeah.
Here it
It'll be
comes.
real interesting when we have to fight in combat,
Mhm.
and
He
we're all
says,
rolling with 1s and 2s then.
Yeah.
He says, "All right, that was the easy part. Now we start fusing to the bone." And you hear a high-pitched whirring as a drill spins up, and you begin to feel it on the bone, actually drilling into the bone. Make another Constitution save.
22. 18 again, no joke.
Shit.
15, 18, 18.
You're somehow staving off this Zen. You found that peaceful pocket in your mind, and you're able to push the pain away. You are crying on
No,
the
I'm-
outside. You
I'm-
are. If a bird could sweat, you would be sweating profusely. Another hour goes by where he's now beginning to melt this iron and apply it to the places on your knuckles, to the bone. Some of the flesh that's still there is beginning to burn away from the heat of the metal, and it's a pretty gnarly procedure. Make another Constitution save.
There's no way. Oh, there she goes. 12.
Yeah, you as much as you've been able to fight it off, this is a bit too much for you, and you succumb to the pain and pass out.
Fair enough. More than fair.
You out. But you held in there longer than I thought you would.
Yep.
Uh,
But now is
You
he
don't
out
know-
for him to keep going?
you don't know how much time passes, but what you do know is as you wake up, you see him wave. He has these brown leather gloves on, and he kind of waves a hand in front of your face, and you see as he pulls his hand away, on the back of his hand there's a blue glowing symbol on his glove that and you see the other hand has a different symbol on it, and he kind of waves it in front of your face, and you're guessing that's probably what brought you back to consciousness.
Mm.
You kind of look down at your hands, and it's not as horrible looking as you thought it would be based on what you just went through. You're guessing he probably hit you up with a couple cure wound spells, perhaps, to stem some of the damage. However, your hands and your arms are incredibly sore. It's painful to like flex your hands. It's hard to kind of move your knuckles. Arms are feeling extra weak. But it's done. And he says, that just might be my masterpiece. So you now have, if you look up on your character sheet, and I hope it's the right version, if you go to your inventory, you can add what is called an Ember Fist.
If I go to manage inventory.
Yes. One word, Ember Fists.
Yep. Yeah, as soon as he wakes me up, I just like put my head on the table or the operating table, just take some deep breaths, and try and go for my gold pouch to pay him. Or did I already pay him? Actually,
You did,
okay, never mind.
but up tips. Uh, no, he kind of explains to you how they work. He says, to activate them, you have
Mhm.
to kind of punch your fists together a few times, and they'll
Okay.
spark up. So and it's in the object description as well, I
Mhm.
hope. You can activate it 4 times a day.
Okay.
You get your normal bludgeoning from your punch, so that is the 1d6 plus 5, I
Mhm.
believe, for
Mhm.
you.
Yeah.
And then it also, once it's activated, you get an additional d4 fire damage on each hit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's a free action
Nice.
to activate it. It lasts until the beginning of your next turn,
Okay.
and you can do it 4 times per long rest.
How long does it last?
Wait. Oh, there's a range to it too. Oh wow.
No,
Okay.
there's not. That's just I had to use a light hammer as the
Gotcha.
base weapon because that's just the way the magic item creation is really weird.
Gotcha.
So no, there's no range. It's still melee attacks.
Okay. I'll lean back, just trying to get my baseline back together. Um, thank him. I'll give him a 10 gold tip, I guess.
Thanks.
Good tip.
And then um, go back, head on back to the Moonstone Mask
And
to see if I
just
can.
for fun, let's do a one
Mhm.
more con save.
Okay.
This is the big one, isn't it?
14.
And you die.
Andrew did.
All right, you succeed. Even
Yay.
Thank
it
God.
was poorly improvised medical supplies, but you passed the DC, so
Oh Jesus.
you aren't diseased.
Thank
Great job.
God. I'll try and go find the whisper in the tattoo shop if he's still going at it. Go and watch that.
Yeah, he would be a couple
Hours behind.
hours away from finishing.
Yeah.
But yeah, those are both done.
That's
So
me.
what else is everyone else doing today?
Learning spells.
What 2 are you doing?
The first one I would like to try is sending.
Sending. Okay, go ahead and make your roll.
We'll send.
20 plus 8. Okay. And that will be another 150 gold.
Ah, great job.
Jeez, 26, not bad.
Yeah, that's a pretty good
Oh
roll.
no, that's quite good. And then the second I would like to learn.
Yeah, very nice.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Is gaseous form.
Okay.
Stinky.
Ooh, that's fun.
We.
Let's do it again. Fuck.
Ooh.
Okay, so gaseous form did not work. And it still costs
That
150
one
gold.
fails.
I'll remind
Correct.
you have hero points.
I'm not going to risk it on that. Well,
A lot of money.
that is a lot of money.
I mean, we get levels. It's fine. You had what, 8 hero points? I believe it was 5.
I have
plus half
7
level.
now. And it's a D6, you said? And I need a 14?
You would need a
13.
I think.
Yeah, I'll try one.
Worth a shot.
Well, what are you doing narratively?
Let me see. Okay.
Poo.
I can't do it on the
Draw f-
toilet
draw
again,
from-
can I?
Draw from your past. It's
Okay.
something you've done that's going to
So,
help you copy
yeah.
this thing.
So when I was traveling with the old show, there was I could remember a colleague of mine at the time who did this sort of trick, who would often pull me aside during the shows and try to teach me when the show was over. And it was one of those spells that, try as I might, I had a very hard time learning back then. So now he's trying to draw on those lessons he learned from his colleague.
Okay. Cool.
Very
Yeah.
nice.
Now that you have the actual, the arcane glyphs in front of you and coupling it with that previous knowledge and seeing the spell cast before, you're able to draw on that life experience, and you may add a d6 to that roll.
Oh, get it.
Girl.
All right, sorry. Come on, you
Oh,
motherfucker!
no.
I hate this, man. I hate this.
Your
Can I-
teacher was terrible.
He was.
He didn't know
Try
anything
as you
about
might.
Gaseous form.
All right.
Now you might think that maybe he was using a different version of the spell. Maybe it didn't quite translate. You're not quite sure what
Yeah.
went wrong there, but someday you'll learn how to cast that spell. Damn it!
Oh, I'm gonna try another scroll. Is what I'm gonna do.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
So that's your
Alright.
scrolls for today.
What a shyster that guy
Yep.
was.
That's rough. Okay, I have 6 hero dice now.
That's the fun part of being a wizard.
Joke's on us. We're gonna get a level and like you're gonna be the only one who's used the hero dice because I always forget.
Maybe, yeah.
That's exactly what's gonna happen.
I love the whiz.
I can't just keep using hero dice until I
Can't-
get it, can I?
Yeah, I was gonna say, how does
No.
that work? Is it
He
And then I
remembered
had this-
harder.
And then
he,
that teacher
he
had a
remembered
teacher.
and was on the toilet.
I forget. I think there's a stipulation that you can only use.
That's
Oh,
yeah,
what?
It's only one per check.
clarification.
Yeah.
Oh, shucks. All right.
One per.
10 was a
action, or,
risky
well,
roll
just one
anyway.
per thing, I suppose.
YOLO.
Yeah, I mean, 50-50.
More like
Lefty
Rolo. At least I know sending. That's the important one.
Yeah.
That's the one I really wanted. What, bud?
Yeah, a player can spend only 1 hero point per roll. So
Okay.
Oh, I have sending.
it's a good try. Good try. Get him next time. You only have 5,000 more gold to go buy another 400 gold scroll. So, what's everyone else doing? I know L is thinking about his arm, daydreaming about everything he's gonna be able to do.
Yeah, does the Moonstone have like a continental breakfast or something? Like,
They have gourmet food that would come at a cost. It is not included with your stay.
All right.
ah, shit. Well, I'm gonna roll a bag of bounty then for my breakfast.
Do it.
Okay, so let's see here.
Sex was more important than food.
That's right.
Man.
Always is.
That's why we're all dead.
So
I'm
basically, I think I
ravenous
just
after a
roll
night
a
of lovemaking.
D20, and then based on that, it'll be quality.
Let me look up this item because I don't remember how it works.
This is a sturdy
believe
leather
you.
sack with my shards embedded into the lining. If you have the mark of hospitality, which I don't, create food and water, drawing a feast. So I'm shaping this meal with my thoughts, create the standard fare without requiring any check, but I can also attempt to create finer food, making a charisma check. I'm not proficient with cook's utensils, so, but I can fail a check. It says resulting in a sour meal.
So are you attempting to create a finer meal?
I am. I already rolled. I have a 12, and charisma is +0, so that's a 12. So it's modest.
Yeah, you made
Yeah.
a modest food.
Got
Nice.
a nice hot pocket.
A hot pocket.
Nice modest meal. Some
So,
nice breakfast hot pockets. It's like
Yeah.
nice lean ones.
all right. So, I mean, yeah. So, whatever. There's shops at the Moonstone. There's the um, gambling area. I don't know if it's active in the morning or during the day. or if
Yeah,
it's
this
night.
place seems to operate, especially in the dining room, and similar to Vegas, that it doesn't stop. It's just constant people gambling, drinking, eating, having a good time.
All right. If I go down to that room, the dining room, do I see anyone I know?
Make a perception check.
Okay.
Well, actually, what's your passive? Oh,
Passive is 12, which is good because I rolled a 9.
I mean, he's not hidden in any way. You would see Oric there enjoying a breakfast.
All right. I think I'll hang out with him then.
Yeah, he's having it's like a salmon pate on some homemade crackers for a breakfast. Like a cold smoked lox.
Does
And
he have a big
Some
beard?
yeah, he has a massive red beard that is braided. His mustache is braided.
Is he making a mess in his beard or?
No. He's a surprisingly clean eater.
Nice. Maybe I'll tell him that he has a spot. He is trying to deceive him into thinking. Got a spot on his beard.
Got a little schmutz.
got a caper stuck in your beard.
Do you want
He's
to roll
gonna
for that?
No, he's just gonna comb through and pluck out some crumb that was probably there previously that you didn't see. It was just buried in there. Who's rolling?
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's what I got a
Even
1. I
real
had to stop
close.
after the 1.
I stopped after my 5. No more.
How the mighty have fallen.
Damn.
100 to 1. Hate to see it. Yeah. So he's eating his food and he turns to you and says, "How'd you enjoy your stay here? Pretty nice place, huh?"
I had a once in a lifetime evening, and I've never, seen so many magic items in one place. How do they defend this place? I mean, this has to be, sought after. Everyone has to be trying to infiltrate.
Yeah, it's well, it's been attacked before. They say there's an enchantment on those pendants that allows all the wearers to communicate telepathically with each other. So if anything goes wrong in one location, the entire staff can be notified.
And it doesn't matter.
I did happen to watch in the previous episode where I was cutting up at the end with the thunderstorms. It was like, how did you get that nice, cool looking weapon? And then I immediately dropped. Dunk. We were just like, well, yep,
Guess we'll never know.
yeah,
All right,
exactly.
I'm back. Sorry,
Scratch.
You good?
my Discord does that.
Yeah, he tells you that it's been known that or said that their pendants that they wear allow the employees to communicate with each other telepathically. So if there's ever an issue or a problem, they can all be summoned immediately. And that they have their own ways of defending themselves should they need it. Beyond that,
Okay.
it's
Or strapped.
it's not
Mhm.
it's not fully known how this place would defend itself against an army or something, but
Yeah.
you would guess that they have their ways.
So would you, Auric, defend your kingdom in much the same way, or?
I personally would be much more upfront about it. A good, strong army and uh, a military presence. Just the sight and thought of one is enough to deter a lot of attackers.
They just got a bunch of Glocks.
But they hold them sideways.
Would we know in general, like who owns the Moonstone Mask, or is that like nobody really knows?
You would know. It is Lisette Sheldar.
Okay.
So Auric, you're looking for an army. Is this something that you would gain from Brunor after, this journey's complete? Would you need to recruit?
Well, from what I was able to find in my research, uh, getting into King Brunor's court would be certainly a mighty lofty goal, but I've found that uh, a dwarf of my descendant, my bloodline, can take up the the empty seat on the throne in the abandoned city. So, should I be able to clear the city and restore the forge, could make a mighty fine king myself.
And as a king, would you welcome Genasi security officer?
I think if you prove yourself worthy, that is something that I could certainly consider.
Oh,
Listen, man, ask for 20% right now.
I can give you 5. I'll kill you with a dragon.
Kill them with a
if I
dragon.
can get, I'll say, like, if I can get 20% now, wait
20%
until,
of what?
yeah,
20% of his
Making-
profits.
Just
Making no
20%, okay? Just give it to me.
20%. But I'll probably be able to get 30 once I have a grappling arm. You've never seen, the kind of
Such-
agility that this
Such
is going to
grappling
afford me.
before.
Yeah,
You've never seen such grappling.
we'll have a grappling section to your army.
Nice.
Attack on
A
Titan.
real Attack on Titan shit going on.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess that's I'm pretty set on conversation with him. We're probably
Yeah, you guys just sit there and enjoy. He offers you some of his pate, and you all just sit there and eat, chit chat. Grim, what
I
you up
don't.
to?
I would. Okay, so Lucius would love to gamble, but he doesn't have enough money. He's burned through quite a bit.
A lot of
Too many
concubines.
whores.
All right, continue.
How how close is the church to the beach Leviathan?
Don't you dare.
Which church?
Because I'm going there, you fucker.
Um, would I know? Would I have knowledge of how lucrative each church, or I guess not even just churches, the poorer or richer districts as far as businesses go? Neverwinter.
Like,
Would I have a
where?
general idea where those places are?
Yeah,
More affluent places?
yeah. The more affluent neighborhoods, and there might be some local businesses there that are more upper crust, would be in the Black Lake district.
Okay.
The general commerce. I mean, that's just kind of all mostly in the Protector's Enclave. But the closer you would be to the bridge, like near the Hall of Justice or closer to the castle, those are your larger, more successful establishments. And then the further you head east and south, the poorer and worse it gets.
Okay. Um, how long would it take me to walk from the Beach Leviathan to the establishments around the castle? With those businesses.
Like 20 minutes.
All right. I'll wake up maybe earlier than I normally would. Maybe 9 o'clock or so. And I'll take 10, 15 minutes to get up. I'll cast Find Familiar as a ritual. So Tava is again on my shoulder. And I'll take another 10, 15 minutes to change into priest vestments.
Nice.
And I'll make the trek out. I'll kind of wave and say hey to the bartender. And just kind of in passing, I don't really want to talk to him. And I'll make the journey over to the district over by the castle.
Sure.
And I'd like to cast. Okay, what am I thinking? I'm going to cast Prestidigitation and make a small Bible that I can hold within my hand.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna walk around the streets, this area, shouting, a minute for the ear of the Lord, a minute for the ear of the Lord.
A lot of passers-by totally ignore you. A couple people seeing your get up are gonna turn and look at you and say, "And what lord would that be?"
Oh, no. What Lord is there other than the Lord? Oh, the I had something in my brain and I forgot it. Damn it. Okay.
Jesus Christ. What other Lord?
Your Lord and
The Lord
Savior.
and Savior, Jesus
White
Christ.
Southern Jesus Christ.
Baby Jesus laying there in the manger.
Hold on one second.
Good old fashioned whitewashed
Yeah,
Jesus.
we love deity, or we love D&D as long as it's white.
Is it Lord like the singer Lord?
Yeah.
Yep.
I am
Feeling
Lord.
good on a Wednesday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit, I forgot. I picked this out a couple days ago, and then I
The
forgot
Queen
to-
Raven.
Don't say the Raven Queen.
Oh, who's
Dude.
the Raven Queen?
No.
That would
Go
be
ahead.
fucking funny
Dude.
though.
Say it. See what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, could be
Proximo
interesting.
just slaps you.
If you don't say it,
Here it is.
someone will
Okay.
be unhappy.
My one and only Lord, and the deity that should be your one and only Lord as well. For I am talking about Erithus, lawful deity of civilization and peace. You have a minute for the ear of the Lord.
Erithus.
Do you know of him?
Yeah, I have a minute. Tell me about him.
It would be my greatest pleasure. You see, long ago, in a far off wood, bowls. Long ago, in a far off wood, was a boy named Thomas. Now, this boy was meek. He was quiet all the time, and this boy had a father who was the opposite of him, very angry, a war-mongering father who ran the town's military. Thomas did not want to grow up to be like his father. He would always tell his father to be more sensitive, to be more kind, to be more caring, but his father never listened to him. And one day the town crier came to the town square and said, "The well has been poisoned. Well has been poisoned." Thomas's father said, "Ah, idiot. He doesn't know what he's talking about." Thomas's father went to the well, lowered his bucket down, retrieved it, brought the bucket back. Thomas said, "Please, father, please don't drink from the water of the well. Please don't drink." Thomas's father said, "Bah! The man is an idiot. He never knows what he's talking about." Drank copious amounts of water from the bucket, as he had had a hard day's work. For the next few days, Thomas's father fell ill and soon died, leaving Thomas on his own. In his grief, Thomas left a small village, turned to a life of crime. He had no other option. He had no one to care for him. He was still young. He lost his meek ways. He lost his kind soul. Till one day he happened upon a large stone, carved in the form of a large double-headed axe. As he walked up to the stone, he saw a young mother with another child. He said, "Please, sir, do you have any water?" Thomas, taking after his father much more than he ever thought he would, said, "Of course I don't have any water. Stupid idiot. You don't know anything." He slapped her across the face. But as he did that, the light glinted off the axe, the polished stone, just so, right in his eye, and he said, "I see now. I am so sorry." And he lifted the woman up, and he led her to a stream nearby that he knew where it was. After he did that, he returned to the axe, and he knelt down and he said, "Oh, great axe, I've never seen you before. What blessing has been bestowed upon me?" The axe began to speak. It said, "I, my son, am Erithus, god of law and peace. You've lost your way. Now I have helped you to find it." From that day on, Thomas helped people. Thomas was kind. Thomas rose people up until he was brought to a city called Neverwinter. Here I stand before you, changed man. That, my friend, is the tale of Erithus, god of peace.
I can imagine it like camera pans up and there's like 55 people there now.
Yeah, you've drawn quite a crowd.
Yeah.
These people are believing everything you say.
It would have been hilarious if one little kid is like, "Insight check."
The speech is so good it doesn't need a roll. That's just how it is.
My friends, people of Neverwinter, I thank you for your audience today. I have something to show you. Some years ago, as I passed by the spot in the woods where I originally had found that giant stone axe, I found it in ruins. Band of thugs, thieves, who knows, destroyed it. But luckily, I was there to gather the pieces. I have them here in this bag. And Grim will pull out the bag of 1,000 ball bearings. My friends, you too could have a piece. Erithus, the god of peace and order. How much is peace worth to all of you?
Make a persuasion check with advantage.
Okay.
You got it.
It is a natural 20 or a
Heyo.
28.
Yeah, people are eating this story up. They are readily giving you money. I would say you have probably 28 people around you at this point, or at least within earshot that are listening, and at most, some people are holding up gold coins, some people have silver coins, a couple copper coins. They're like, we all want peace. That sounds great.
My friends, the love and peace bestowed upon us by Erithus knows no bounds. I would love to bestow on you a piece of his order, just as he did bestow it upon me. I would love to part with these pieces of Erithus for 5 gold, or whatever you can offer.
Yeah, a couple people are, like I said, they're offering up some money to you. Are you dishing out pieces?
Yes.
All
So
right.
prepare 28
Uh,
pieces.
I will say that you get through distributing about 6 of them. You've been able to take in from the crowd about 4 gold pieces total, we'll say. And now you see
Supposed to be an affluent district.
Uh-oh.
no, it totally is, but now you see a crowd of people waving money in the air has drawn the ire
yeah.
of some of the local guard who are coming to see what all the fuss is about.
Mm.
Ba-ba-da-ba-da.
So you do make 4 gold pieces, but you also see a group of 4 guardsmen heading in your direction.
Sir, do you have a permit?
Keep in mind that this is not an established religion in the region, so who knows what happens to people who peddle strange gods.
How long did Jesus last?
Don't
Talk
finish
about
that.
his
Couple days.
3 days. Yeah.
Conquer.
So
Yeah.
this group of guards approaches and he says, what's your business? What's going on here?"
My business is the Lord's business, which in turn is everybody's business. How can I help you today, my friend?
Well, we see lots of crowds around here and just always want to make sure everything's on the up and up. What sort of service are we selling here today?
With the same eloquence and inflection, I will repeat the entire story to the guards.
That
Well,
cat's getting
there's
too
4 of
fat.
them, right? Holy shit. Oh my god. Okay. They all believe you. I rolled a 4, a 9, a 2, and a 1.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, they want to buy some ball bearings. And yeah, you continue to rake in money from this crowd. I would say total from everyone here plus the 4 guards. Uh,
You really want to win the heart of the people. You just give the
87 gold
guards
pieces.
give the guards it for free.
you
Whatever
gain
people.
51 gold pieces.
Ooh.
Oh yeah. I'll say
That's fucking
thank you.
crazy.
Thank you, my friends. Thank you so much. It warms my heart to know
Ooh.
that the pride of Erithus can be spread further and further each day. And I can only do my small part, but if all of you do your part as well,
You have a
we'll
couple
live in a
people
much
ask you, where can we find you? Where do you preach? Where's your temple?
my friends, the temple is wherever you are. The temple is inside of ourselves.
Fucking gold.
Yeah, okay. They're eating it up, man. You rolled a 28.
I hate you.
My friends, I must bid you adieu. I need to speak to these 4 guards. In their infinite wisdom, I must ask them a favor. But thank you so much. Go about your way with peace. Live with prosperity. Help your fellow man any way you can.
And drink water.
And drink a lot of water.
Hydrate.
Stay in school. Don't do
Can
drugs.
Can I make a perception check to see if I could tell if these guards are if they are wealthier than the other townspeople that were there?
Sure. Make a roll.
That's a natural 1. So for a 9.
Well, you're very perceptive. I would say that they all wear a uniform. They all have armor and weapons. It's kind of hard to distinguish just looking at them their affluence. So, yeah, you don't know. But they did pay you gold pieces for ball bearings, so they have some money. Gold, I mean, a gold piece is a lot of money to some people. So,
Right. I'll gather the 4 of them and I'll say, new friends, thank you so much for furthering the cause. I appreciate it. Everywhere I go, every new city I find myself in, it astounds me how many people open their hearts, my Lord, and to their Lord.
well, it's
But-
always good to have an extra positive influence in town. I'll never be upset about having more positivity in community.
Certainly, my brother, certainly. That's what I want to talk to the 4 of you about. You seem to be very smart fellows, and obviously I have nothing but the most respect for those of you that service our community by protecting us in the streets. I have one more item from my lord. Gives nothing but positivity. Gives you nothing. Good advice, and it steers you nowhere the right direction. And I will pull out the helm of encouragement.
Okay.
I wanted it to be the towel.
My friends, now I'm not one to normally peddle for money. You know, that's not the Lord's way. I would never find myself doing that on a daily basis. Ugh, I scoff at those people. But this helm was worn by the Lord himself. That's right, Erithus wore this on his very head. That day that I was saved, appeared before the great axe, and I've held it ever since. I couldn't part with it for any less than 800 gold pieces. Is this something you would want to carry forth? Maybe keep in your barracks, share with your partners.
That's, I mean, that would be like a relic. I don't think we have the money for that, but maybe if we talk to the commander, he could get us the funds from the guard.
How long would that take?
Well, he's just over in the Hall of Justice here. I just have to go and visit, request the funds, but I mean, surely once he hears the story and knows the tale,
Surely.
yeah, we can go. We'll go ask him. Are you going to be here long?
I'll be here as long as you need, my friends.
And it's Thomas. It's the name.
Thomas, yes.
All right, we'll go ask the general and the commander and see if we can come up with the funds for such an artifact. That would be a joy to have.
Bless you. Bless all four of you.
And they make their way towards the Hall of Justice.
Run.
Ragna, what are you doing?
And I really wish that I was playing a sus-ass character with Grace. Like, I could feel it in my soul. I'm just like, this would be fucking great. This would be just like chef's kiss. Do
Never
some,
too
like,
late. Never too late to turn away from
Yeah.
the light, Ragna.
Yeah, no. Unfortunately, this character needs to be different from my other character.
Need that tank.
So Ragna is going to go to the church of Selene and basically just check in, let them know, hey, I'll probably be leaving in a few days. If there's anything you need, services, I'll be available for the next few days, and then provide any services that are needed.
Okay. Just more of the same, unfortunately. There's not a whole lot going on in town right now. It's the ongoing humanitarian effort. They appreciate your willingness to help out.
Yep, would go down, and I'm assuming meet up with Brother Marcus.
Yep, he's still at the Melody, and he's working on a big pot of stew that he's going to be taking and distributing on cart back to all the lesser fortunates on the way back to the Protector's Enclave and through the slums. But
Probably talk with him, give him a little more details on the situation.
yeah, he's super glad to have you there, and he's sad that you'll be leaving, but understands that you have other things to do, and that you can, do the Lord's work elsewhere, even though you believe in two separate gods. It's okay. But he's like, actually, I do have a kind of a job per se for you and your friends if you have time. We're trying to build a cart of sorts to attach to a couple horses that we can pull through town. We're looking for some bigger, sturdier wheels to get over some of the debris that's been left in this region, and we just need some extra hands to put it all together. We have the materials and the tools here, but just in the next couple days, if you guys are still going to be around, be happy to pay you guys just a little bit of cash and
What kind of hands do you need? Do you need power? Do you need, fine, intricate?
yes,
Both?
yeah.
Maybe
I don't know if
if
you and your friends seems like you got quite a group. I'm sure you guys could knock it out in probably an hour or so.
about tomorrow morning work?
Sure. I think we're expecting some of the lumber to be delivered for it maybe tomorrow late afternoon. But
Afternoon will work.
sure, that would be wonderful. I can, I'll give you guys dinner and drinks again, obviously on the house. Hopefully, not a full keg this time.
Oh, I'm sure that was just hopefully not a regular occurrence, but
And
I mean, I'm not one to judge.
and yeah, I'll get you guys a little spending money if you could help us get it up and going.
Hey man, I paid good fucking money for that keg, okay?
Yeah, I guess you did. That's true.
Just
It's
maybe
still
got
like
a little,
it's
maybe a
like
little too rowdy.
yeah.
So I
But it
guess
was like what?
I was gonna say I don't know if you guys have a way to get in contact with each other because you're not all together.
No, I did tell Uwe and Ulrich where we were staying, but if I needed to, after we slept, I could message them.
Just go without them, guys. OG professors only.
Yeah. I definitely
Yeah,
know where the
suppose
other
we
two are. And we can assume that they're going to be at the Moonstone, or at least somebody's going to be there, right? I mean, we
I,
still have tickets.
yeah,
What time of the
that
day
would
is
be
this
a
happening?
safe bet.
You could just retroactively decide on a time that we would all have previously agreed on.
Well,
too.
Jerry's got sending, so he could maybe have a hand in organizing that.
If you knew about it.
Yeah, which, depending on the time of day, like if he was done with spells for the day, he might reach out if this is happening later, but I don't know what time.
Yeah, I would say I mean he would probably ask you about that pretty early on when you get there, so it would be like noon right now. But
Okay.
like he said, the wood's gonna be delivered tomorrow. Like tomorrow late afternoon. So if you guys wanted to come for dinner tomorrow night and then set it up before sundown, then go
At the
for
very
it.
least, if I remember correctly, Ragnar was around whenever the tattoo inquiries were going.
Yeah.
So that would be the first point of okay, we'll go there.
Yeah, you would. Yeah, I guess you would know that he would be getting tattooed all day. That's true.
I think that's like about the only thing that was verified at least around.
Tell
Okay.
you what, DM. The Whisper's gonna think about Sophia real quick.
Poof. There she is, right next to you. What's up? How can I help?
Sophia, can you deliver a message to me or for me?
I sure can. What would you like me to send?
You need to send a message to the cripple, the peddler, and the scary one in the big armor.
I think I know who you're talking about. I can certainly try.
You just need to invite them back to the mass tonight for uh friendly conversation and merriment.
Deal. And sent.
Thanks, Sophia. You're the
You
best.
guys all get a text message on your phones.
What time are you
all right.
sending this? Was that before or after you got tattooed?
I've been after, so the 9 hours plus 7 o'clock.
Okay.
So it's like
Sure.
5. It's dinner time, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, Jerry would be getting done with spells at 7 p.m. roughly. Historically, he does test out his spells, so I think he would test out sending and reach out to the Whisper at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you sending? You get what, 25 words? Is that the right
Yeah,
spell?
with that spell slot, yeah. All right,
Right,
so
do it up.
this is Jerry. I'm still
It counts.
Donovan's got it.
That's 6. What are you talking about?
well,
Yeah, he
where
has 6.
where am I staying at? What's the place called?
Where am I staying at? What's
That's
the place?
What's the place called?
It's fuck with you.
Yeah, I think you should do it.
Well, that was 14.
It's
That was Aaron, not Jerry. Jerry would know.
What's the word that I chose? Something
Levi-
dove.
Beach Levi. Oh, the remorseful dove.
No, the remorseless dove.
I always get it wrong.
So
It'd be
it
both
would
at this
be
point.
I always have remorse. and
remorseless
dove.
dove. Would be 2 more. Where are you?
You idiot.
Should I meet you?
Is that it?
Yeah.
Doot, 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 doot.
You pooping?
You can respond in like manner immediately.
That's where it goes.
Perfect.
Nothing urgent. I think that needs attention, but we're just gonna plan on spending some time down here. Maybe gamble some money, meet some friends, learn some more about this collector.
Jerry, I think Jerry is intelligent enough to glean that that is still the mask. So after failing his gaseous form spell, he will make his way to the mask. Do join them.
Okay, okay.
Grim left off at like 10:15. So so I don't spend the next few hours going through the rest of my day conning people. Is there a quicker roll that I could do if Grim intends to just do the same thing over and over again?
Are you staying in the same location?
I would want to stay in the same location at least until they come back with their answer, but then I would move on to different places. So I guess that may depend on
I'd
what
be gone
happens.
before the answer.
No, he's staying.
See how
You
dumb the
say.
captain of the guard is.
800 gold is on the line.
I mean, that is a lot of gold.
Yeah,
The
that's true.
first group of guards that you sent off that you recognize, they come back and they say, our commander said absolutely not, there's no way. So then we went to the general,
Oh,
and
oh no.
she said that she'd be very interested in seeing this artifact, and has invited you to come to the Hall of Justice.
General Sabine.
It is. To the Hall of Justice to put it on display and show what it can do to see if it's worth this price that you're asking.
Oh, fuck.
Time, baby.
And
Nuh-uh.
I audibly
It's
said,
probably
nah.
it's probably too risky. That's a real Enzo fighting the Manticore move.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that is
real bad.
literally what you're about to do.
our episode then becomes a jailbreak episode, and you guys leave town a little faster than anticipated.
I was gonna say we
I
have
I
a
think we
map.
just leave them.
General Sabine, how do you feel
One
about
one
bulls?
one less share.
And probably an extra bowl. We don't
I mean,
have
this guy can figure it
allegiance
out, right?
to
I mean,
Thorin for.
it's up to you. Do you want to go to the Hall of Justice and show off your helm to the general?
Like an idiot.
I kind of do, but I know that I feel like even Grim would be like, "No, she's already met me, and she knows that I'm
Dude,
not
you've
a
got
priest."
hero points.
I'm not that guy.
That's not me.
Listen,
I-
she
I-
knows you. She's met you. She doesn't know your backstory. This is just a hero's tale. You're just telling her why you're so awesome.
Yeah, let's go. Let's do it.
Okay. Yeah, they lead you to the Hall of Justice,
He's desperate and poor.
and they take you inside and direct you to their general's office. So you go in and you see General Sabine. She's sitting there. She has a couple people that you see kind of hurrying out of her office as you come in. And she says, what's this? What's this about? Why are you here?"
Are you a pious woman, General?
No.
Fuck.
Start.
Only one way to go from here, bud.
Yeah.
What's up?
For a long
Constituents.
time, I thought the same about myself. Most of my life, actually. Until one day, blessing was bestowed upon me. And everything changed. And I think for most people, all it takes is one small blessing come in and have their entire world turned upside down.
Yeah.
Like
Cut to the chase. I don't have a lot of time.
General, it seems that most of your men are convinced of this. And it seems like an artifact of this magnitude could aid in rallying them, follow you with even more fervor than they did before. And I will produce the helm, and I will lay it on the table, set it on the table. I present to you, General, the helm of Erithus.
Does what does it do? What's so special about it? She looks at the four guardsmen who brought you in, who are still in the room, and they're all kind of like leaning in, like yeah, like it's the thing. And she's looking at them, and she's like, "Is this what you guys were talking about earlier? This helmet, this thing about this new god?" And they're like, yeah, it's. I mean, listen to the story. It's amazing. And she says, "Okay, put it on. Let's see what it does."
Just to work through the description of the helmet one more time before I put it on. It is a semi-sentient helm that provides encouraging thoughts. Correct?
What's it going to tell you in this situation?
Or did I not take that down correctly?
Let me find it again. Hang on.
That's pretty accurate from what I remember.
Sure does sound.
I guess my question is, does it produce thoughts to the wearer, or does it produce encouragement out loud?
It is out loud, I believe.
Audibly, yeah, audibly.
Yes,
that worse?
it is a somewhat sentient helm that offers useless but kind-hearted comments every now and then. But it is audible. It actually says it out loud.
General, if I may, I've worn this helm dozens of times. It would be selfish of me to test it on myself. I would love for one of you to witness it firsthand, how much of a benefit it can be to a soldier's emotional state. And he'll offer the helm to one of the 4 guards.
Okay. He'll look to the general with a look of approval, and she'll nod. And he takes off his helmet and places it on his head. And he's just kind of like standing around looking. It's not really doing much. Not saying anything. She looks at you, looks at the helmet, looks back at you, says, "Well,
You see, if the helm says nothing, it means the person is already blessed. You're in better shape than you thought, my friend."
she's gonna look over at the guards and say, "Are you seriously wasting my time with this? No, we're not paying 800 gold for a helmet. Get out of here."
Fair enough, General. I respect your station, and I respect your decision. Even though in my heart I know that this is worth an uncountable amount of gold. You have my greatest adoration, and I truly hope that Erithus is always with you. And I will take the helm back from the guard, and I will walk out.
Guards attempt to follow you, and you hear from the office. She says, not so fast. You 4 stay here." The door closes.
He's gonna beat their ass.
They gonna learn today.
Can I make a perception check for like not an we're inside, not an alleyway, but like a
An
like a
escape
corner
route?
that seems relatively barren, less traffic, or a room that may be empty.
I mean, there's like no traffic here. This is not a part of the Hall of Justice that people generally go to. There's not. Yeah.
Okay, I will just calmly walk out of the Hall of Justice.
Yeah, as you kind of walk away, the hat out loud says, "Whew, that was a close one. I'm sure you'll get him next time, though."
Dick.
I'll look. I'll look down at it. I'll say thanks, buddy, and I'll put him back into my bag. Does it have a name?
Huh?
The sentient part of the helm, does that have a name?
Did you ask it?
Yeah, I'll pull it back out. I'll say, "Hey, you have a name?"
Yeah. Call me Ed.
Love it, Ed. I think that's the last time I'm going to try and sell you. Unless it's for like 5,000 gold or something.
That
And
would
that
be
was
a
how
great
Ed
price.
that was how Ed became the best NPC we've ever had.
It's because you go on somebody's head.
Hey.
Yeah.
And then Grimmel, I guess what time do you think this would be? Like close to noon, probably,
Yeah, sure.
after going back in there. He'll try to hit up a couple more spots and do the same routine.
Okay. Just
Black
roll.
Victor
Roll. We'll say 2 separate persuasion checks.
The first one was 16, so that's 24. And the second one is a 19, so that's 27. 427.
Yeah, okay. From the other crowds throughout the day, 54 gold pieces.
Yeah.
Wow, I rolled a 100. That's insane. I've never rolled a 100 before.
You guys are bastards.
Yeah, you got 154 total gold pieces from your peddling of ball bearings today.
Jesus. On
Good
fire.
return of investment.
How many ball bearings do you think I used? Used 28 for the first one.
180.
32 for the first one, right?
Oh yeah, 32 with the guards.
That was 26.
Plus an additional 42 plus 70. So 70 plus 42 plus 32.
144.
4. Okay.
How many bearings are in that?
I had
1,000.
Oh, okay. You good?
And how much did you buy that bag of 1,000 for?
1 gold.
Gold. Yep.
That's quite an upsell.
This is what Grim is made for, right?
Yeah,
this is
straight up.
100%, yeah.
This is pure. His character.
Gold?
It's pure as fuck.
Huh?
I fucking love it.
So yeah, I end
Oh.
around 6:30. I've hustled hard all day, and I will change out of my vestments and head back to the portal at the Hall of Justice.
Great job today, Slugger.
An important thing to note is she did not recognize you. I rolled a 1, so that's good for you.
Good. That's really
Yeah.
good.
You're having a lucky ass day.
I am rolling so bad on my d20 today.
I still have 856 ball bearings that I can sell to stupid idiots all over.
And the
Ball
thing
bearings
is,
are in your currency.
I mean, it's small scale, but you're introducing a new god, so could have some real implications.
Grim doesn't care.
So we'll fast forward to evening time. Everyone's done with their daily activities. Well, I guess you wouldn't see it on Whisper since he's in disguise. So you don't see his tattoo. You do see Ui's pretty bloodied, bruised,
nub.
swollen
Yeah,
knuckles.
you can also
that now
tell
have-
he's like really not using them. It's like they're like slack on his side.
And you see these pointed, almost like pyramid-shaped iron protrusions from his knuckles now, sticking past the feathers even. But that's about all you'd notice.
So
Grim comes in with a little cock in his walk after a good day of shystin.
What's up,
Does
boys?
Uwe have like hollow bones or anything if he's birdish, like bird-like?
Oh,
Like
yeah.
he'd have hollow bones but then
they're
metal
birds, they
fists,
do.
so it's just like ugh.
Maybe.
That just means that the
Possibly.
metal just like poured down into your bones.
Yeah, they're not hollow anymore.
Yep. I'm even more strong.
Are we all there?
Yeah, you would all filter in. Jerry's looking a little upset
Holy.
that his recent spell didn't quite copy the way he had intended, so he's a little miffed.
He's never failed a spell before. Can he begrudgingly go buy another gaseous form spell?
He sure can for another 400 gold.
I will do that.
Burn through that gold, baby.
Hey, spells for me.
Is Uwe like obviously like his hands are fucked up, or I don't know if
Yeah.
or okay. I don't know how birds work, man.
Well, it's also weird because it's a kenku, so he's not even really a bird. So like, they don't have they have hands
Wings,
still, but they
yeah.
don't have wings, but like they're also like wing type arms. It's a weird situation.
They have talons.
Yeah.
for feet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we got talons.
Don't forget about the pincers.
Do chickens have large talons?
Yeah.
But yeah, you all kind of meet up in the dining room as the whisper requested.
Maybe Jerry's so discouraged he could use that helmet.
For a lousy 500 gold pieces.
Jerry's
Let me
rich as
tell
fuck,
you.
so
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, dude, they would shit 500 gold pieces at you right now. I guarantee you.
Why spend 400 gold on another spell scroll when you could buy this helm and it could tell you everything you want to hear at all times?
Hey, you're a real cool guy, Jerry.
I'm sure you'll properly write down the next spell.
You
Got it.
should place a maximum bet. You're gonna get
Hey,
that card for
hey,
sure.
you're a nice guy. What's your name?
Jerry, you smell good, and everybody thinks so.
He's a
Snoring
little
isn't that
skeptical
loud.
being a rock gnome. Yeah, your snoring isn't that loud.
Your snoring is endearing to everybody.
So I would like to peruse the hall for some gambling opportunities.
I'll just be walking with the whisper.
Yeah, they are plenty abound. You see a couple designated tables where there's 3 seats open for a card game. There appears to be 2 other players already there, plus the dealer, but there are 3 open seats. There's also, as you've seen, a lot of the waitresses will come around and they play dice games. Depends on what you want to do. Ask Sophia.
Can I tag along?
So I invite you all here. Let's have some fun. Let's relax before we are on the road sleeping in the dirt.
I'm all for having some fun. I've had a great day.
So, what game would you like to play? Card game? Dice game?
Do the dice game for. I'll give the dice game a roll.
Sure. So,
What?
you summon Sophia to you, and she says, "Oh, interested in a little wager, are you? How about a game of Timora's Favor? Are you familiar?"
No.
No, but for the viewers at home,
No.
For the viewers at home, it's a deceptively simple dice game. It's a 25 gold piece buy-in. You roll 2d6, and if they add to 7 or 12, you win. You double your money. If you lose, you can double your bet, an additional 50 gold, to add a d6 to the total.
all right. Terrible odds, but I'm doing
I'll
it.
play.
25 down.
I will
25
Yeah.
gold pieces in.
I'll play
Let's
a
see
game.
those rolls in roll 20, please.
Okay.
5 down.
Ah, so close.
Oh.
Wanna
2d6.
double down on
I,
rolling another one.
Not a plus
it,
8.
6 you said?
Is it one of those games where the house can cheat?
The house isn't even playing.
Yeah, I mean the house.
It's
The
just-
house
it's
has. The house has 10 out of
They're
12.
just the
so
bookie.
5 out of 6 odds to win.
You don't have to beat the house. What was the?
You guys little shit, huh?
Well, that was a very easy
said a
75 gold
7
for
or
the
12?
Moonstone Mask.
Yeah.
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 I'm gonna make it 100 if I think I can roll 1.
Yeah.
It's 1 out of 6
You gonna do it?
chance.
You gonna try it?
So it's 50 more to roll an extra d6 to
Well,
try and
you
get
would-
to 12.
You would put in, I think, an additional 25 to make it a
Okay.
$50 bet, and then you would win 100 at that point.
Gotcha.
So if you
Okay.
add a
Alright.
D6
Wait,
though,
That's close. Actually, I
Mhm.
could have
You have
gotten
to
a
get,
6 as well. So it was
like,
actually
do you
2
get
out of
12 or
6 chance.
higher?
Yeah, that's
Or,
true.
or am I trying to get a 2?
Trying to
You
get
need
a
it.
two.
You
You
need
need
two.
a 2.
You need a 2 because you've already
Alright.
gone over 7.
Here we go.
Yeah, fuck it.
Nip.
Ah,
Nip.
The Moonstone Mask makes
Bust.
150 gold, just like that.
All right. On to the card
what?
game.
No,
Yeah,
Jerry's
fun
done.
game.
What a
It
fast.
is just like, nope, we're going over here. That's the way to do it.
Jerry gambles like me.
And she says, "Yeah, that game is, like I said, deceptively simple. Even though they're common rolls, it's your money goes fast.
12.
But
I'm
if you'd
It's
like to,
deceptively simple. It is just simple.
if you
But
if you want to
deceptive.
play a round of Gambit of Ord, if you'd take a seat at one of the available tables, like I said, there are 3 seats open. So who wants to play?
I'll play.
I'll play.
Anyone?
Sure.
What is it?
Why
again?
not?
It's a
Does
card
Brad
card
want to
game.
play? Or you
This
in
is
here?
a card game, yes.
Sure, I'll play it. Fucking. How much
Fuck you,
is the
I said
buy-in?
it first.
Oh, it's 3 people.
Well,
I
there's
didn't
3
know there
seats,
was
unless you guys want to start your own table, in
Oh,
which
no.
case there's 5 seats to play.
Oh, let's do that.
If Uwe asked nicely, Ragnar would let him play.
What? No.
Is there
I
is
I just
there-
thought it was like whoever wanted to play.
Is there less of a benefit to starting our own table?
You're gambling with each other's money at that point because you're playing against each other as
No,
well as the house.
I'm not sitting down.
And I know how rich the people in my party are.
Nope, not taking that chance.
I was gonna tell you, they're just gonna bully us.
It's their game to lose.
Jerry
Well,
can
like I
lose at
said-
every game once.
There's a seat. There's 3 seats available at a table with 2 strangers, so it's not entirely your own money.
What's the
We can have
buy-in?
my spot.
It is a
Aw.
5 gold piece ante.
Okay.
The minimum bet is 5 gold pieces. So the way that this works is it's a card game. The highest hand wins. If it is a tie, it is split between the winning parties. So basically, everyone throws in 5 gold pieces, and then to simulate the card being dealt, you'll roll a secret 1d8. And there's a way that you can whisper those rolls to me so I can see them. And then there's a round of betting, calling, folding.
Mhm.
Then a second card is dealt, where you would roll a secret d6.
I think I did.
And then another round of bet, call, fold. And then a third card is dealt publicly, and that is a public d4, and then a final round of bets, and then highest hand wins.
Did I do it?
Why is there a public D4?
No.
Yeah.
So on roll 20, you have to click on the GM button on that top left corner. That'll light up blue, and then you roll your dice, and that'll just go to him.
And it's a whisper that'll just show up to me in the
So
chat.
you guys saw the ones I just rolled.
The 4 and the 7, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you have to, go to your dice roller, click that GM button, so it lights up blue, and then roll the die. Like, click the die. And
Jerry inexplicably pulls out some sunglasses.
I do not see what you're talking about.
All
For
right,
the
so
dice
in
roller,
roll
so it's
20,
below.
yeah, go to the dice roller on the left
Yeah.
side there.
Go to the dice roll and roll 20.
That's
Billy.
that GM button on the top left corner.
Yep.
So it just says GM. Click on that.
Who are you, Thomas's dad?
Yeah. Or who are you? Who are you? My dad?
Hey,
You're
how about
not
you
my
shut the fuck
dad.
up?
You're not my dad.
Oh, you definitely sound like my dad now.
Pull my pants. Ah, self burn.
So GM click.
And then if you roll your dice, it'll just go to him.
Not my dad.
Now, what was the dice?
Well, it'll be a D8, a D6, and then a D4 in that order. But the last one is rolled publicly, so you.
Everybody can laugh at you.
It's a D8, a D6, and then a D4.
Yeah.
Deistic.
Okay.
And then the last one. That's the last one. We just do roll in the chat, right?
Right.
Yep.
So who's sitting down? Who's playing?
Whisper is playing. Ulrich.
We don't roll
Leave-
everything at once, though, right? We do it every
There's-
round.
No.
Ulrich, Ragna, and Jerry.
prompt you. I will prompt you to roll.
Sorry.
You good?
Yeah, he'll
We're all learning. So, first hand. It's a $5 buy-in, so everyone toss in their 5 gold pieces. The house does not ante, by the way.
Bullshit.
Horse cock.
So 25 GP in right now. Okay, so first round of cards goes out. Everyone roll your secret D8.
Damn, boy.
Do it again now.
Yep.
We're just doing it now. Okay.
God damn.
Who's first?
Well, hang on. Still waiting on who's the third person playing.
It's Ragna, Jerry, and Whisper. So Donovan or Billy or Jerry didn't roll.
Waiting on
I rolled to
Mike's roll.
GM, yeah.
Not showing up.
Billy. Are you gambling?
Yeah, it says 2G. I'm rolling D8.
It's not on my screen.
Well, I can take a picture of it for you.
Wait,
are you
I'm not seeing him in roll 20.
Yeah, I bet she's in the other campaign.
Yeah, you ain't in right roll 20, babe.
Wrong game.
No,
We're in the
not on.
Boogaloo.
I don't see you in Lost Minds
Really?
Part 2.
I am in Lost Minds Part 2.
No, you're not.
I don't
Yeah,
see you
I
in
am.
here.
Refresh your page.
No.
I will refresh and I will send. So you know.
I think you can also do it in D&D Beyond.
Can you do it privately, though?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm still not seeing you in the Boogaloo.
That wasn't server uplink. That doesn't matter. I saw your guys roll, so I'm gonna send it.
Oh yeah, in D&D Beyond, if you open the game log, you can change your
There's Platt.
send thing. Interesting.
Well, I got your first roll there, so we don't have to worry about that. Okay, so first up to bet. Well, I should probably roll for my NPCs and the dealer, huh? See, we'll have dealer die, NPC 1, NPC 2.
Carlos, I love how you're just holding that mic.
No, just chilling.
I think I'm gonna wear these glasses every session.
You should.
It adds a character layer to Jerry.
Yeah, he's gonna start talking
Right
like
now it
John,
is.
So.
Billy, he looks like Deus Ex.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I'll
What's
take that
the first guy's
compliment.
name?
Dude, I can't remember. Man.
Okay, first up to bet, it's gonna be Whisper.
I bet 10 gold.
And then it would go to NPC 1, who will call. So another 10 gold goes in. NPC 2 will also call. So another 10 gold.
Whisper gonna be rich.
Got him.
Then it would go to Jerry.
In a very un-Jerry like manner, he'll just say, "Call."
Okay, so another 10 gold. And then Ragna.
Can I tell if any of these motherfuckers are cheating?
Could make a
Perception?
yeah, a perception check.
Well, I get to roll a dice. Ooh. 17.
17. You do not detect any deception. Like no cheating, I guess I should say.
Yeah.
The the mask has a pretty good reputation for gambling. It's pretty on the up and
Oh.
up, you know. So
Good to know.
It's on the up and up.
you would know that they would take very heavy action against anyone attempting to cheat. So most of the games here are pretty legit. I say most. It does happen sometimes.
All right, I will call. 10. Right. And gold.
All right, yep, 10 gold to call, and the dealer will also call.
Wow, we all suck.
I mean, you never go out after the first card, right? All right, now everyone, give me a secret D6, please, as your second card is dealt.
Okay.
That's a back A.
Get that DM.
I did. It showed up this time.
Cool. Yay.
I'll do another 10 gold.
I have to roll for my NPCs.
Now.
Okay. So bets, same order. Whisper,
10
you said
gold.
10. All right, NPC 1 is going to call. Actually, NPC 1 is going to raise. Going to call your 10 and raise 5. 15 gold pieces from him. NPC
Hey.
2 is folding.
What do we do for hero points on this?
No. No hero points for gambling, unfortunately.
Jerry recalls an old coworker who was really good at throwing dice and flipping coin. On the toilet.
Okay. So second NPC is out. Jerry, 15 to call.
I'll call.
And Ragna, 15 to call.
I will fold and observe the NPC.
Okay. Which one? The one still in or the one that's out?
Yes, the one that was in.
Okay. The dealer will call. They have to call. And back to the Whisperer. You were raised 5. Are you calling?
I'll go.
You guys, this is some serious fucking cheddar on the table.
You're damn right.
I hope at least one of us gets it.
Yeah, that's what I'm figuring.
We'll see.
Oh.
We'll see.
I
They're
got
gonna
one
find
out.
API check.
You know, Grim is going to steal it from the NPC that does.
No, he's gonna con him.
Have you ever
Yeah,
heard
I'm
about
not
the
very good at
Everlord?
stealing. I need those gloves, man. I could steal and con.
Okay, save my gold.
Wow, our pot's up to 145 gold pieces now.
Jesus.
All right, third card. This one is dealt face up.
Can I keep my public D4 from before?
No. Oh, everyone roll 2s. Come on, let's go.
What about Ragna?
She folded.
I folded.
Oh,
She couldn't
Dealer
keep
rolls
up.
a 1.
idiot.
NPC 1 rolls a 3.
Yeah.
What does that
NPC 2
mean?
is out.
Alright, Whisper's gonna check.
Checking. Okay. NPC 1. They're going to bet an additional 10.
They're trying to bully you.
2 is out. That goes to Jerry.
I'll call.
So another 10 goes in.
The Whisperer is gonna raise to 50.
What?
250.
No, 250. Sorry. So, raise
An
of
additional
40
40.
to a total of 50.
Uh,
Check raise, baby.
Do it!
Who's it on?
NPC.
it would be on the dealer, actually. Oh wait,
I
NPC
thought the other
1.
one last.
No, NPC 1 raise. Jerry called. So the dealer would have called also. So there should be another 10 in here. And then it would have gone to Whisper, who called and then rose another 40. So now we're back to NPC 1, who
It'd be hard to
Let's,
play an NPC in a gambling game when you know the results.
I know. That's what I'm here. You could be the judge on this one. So you
What?
know it's legit. We're gonna roll. We'll do
Oh.
a d20. Okay. He is going to fold.
The
Got
NPC or the dealer?
Jerry.
I don't think you said the house can't fold, right? They have to call.
They can't.
The house has to play, yes,
Okay.
but they don't ante. That's the only difference.
So you're starting to. I think a lot of you aren't even recognizing Jerry at this point. He's gonna take
Be
some
disguise self.
seldom quiet time and.
It's
I'm in.
40 gold pieces to call. Wow.
I'm in.
40 gold from you. The house has to call. Additional 40.
Is Jerry in a deep depressive state after losing that spell? He's just going.
Jerry's
for broke.
focused. Jerry is in the zone.
He just
Jerry.
doesn't care.
Jerry, don't
Fuck
give
it.
no fuck.
Jerry used to live a secret life of gambling. Starting to shine through now.
All right.
Yeah.
He did travel with the circus, so you know.
So we are
Checks out.
between the dealer, Jerry, and Whisperer for a total pot of 305.
I've just got an 11. That's it.
Flip the cards. So you have an 11.
Yep.
Dealer shows 12. What's
And
Jerry got?
I have 8.
Oh, okay.
Fucking house, man, by 1.
House wins.
Oh my god.
It was closer than I thought it was gonna be.
I really had to roll for NPC 1 because he destroyed you guys, but I know what you guys rolled, so it's hard for me to say.
Yeah.
But he rolled under a 10 on the d20, so he folded. Again?
Again.
One more time around the park.
Good for one more.
All right, $5 in. Dealer chip passes, so we'll start with NPC 1.
I'm in it.
So 25 gold by default.
25 or 5?
Well,
Total
25
25.
total, but 5 from each of you. All right, first card's going out. We got our secret D8. That's my fucking dice tray.
Fucking get him.
Okay. All right, first round of bets. First up to bet is NPC 1, who is going to toss in 15 gold pieces. So NPC 2 to call will stay in with 15. To Jerry now, 15 to call.
Jerry's gonna take one look at his first card and just. Nope, done.
Yep. Yeah. I mean,
Oh,
that's fair.
Jerry.
He's gonna fold
Fold.
real quick.
Okay, then it would go to Ragna. 15 to call.
Oh.
And Then dealer has to call. And whisper.
Hold.
Is out. Alright, second card. Secret D6. From, I guess, just Ragna. She's the only one in.
Is it just me and somebody else?
You and 2 NPCs and a dealer right now.
And I see if they are doing anything nefarious.
Sure. Make a perception check.
17.
Seems pretty above the table.
Oh no.
Alright, and then first up to bid or bet is NPC 1, who is absolutely raising. He's gonna bet. He will bet 10 gold pieces. So NPC 2 will fold. Whispers out. Wait, no. Jerry's out. Ragna. 10 gold pieces to stay in.
I will call 10.
And 10 from the
And
dealer.
look towards him and say, you know, you don't belong here. No.
Make an intimidation check.
Is that? Yep, not good. Real bad. Real bad. How about a hot 4?
He's very much in the zone and
Okay.
doesn't seem to affect him much. All right, public D4. Oh no, he's out. Just kidding. He didn't roll that. No, he did roll that. He's the one that's still in. The other one's out. Okay. The dealer turns up a 1. And the NPC still in turns up a 4. First bet goes to NPC. He's going to raise another 10 gold pieces. Goes to the dealer, or no, it'll go to you next. 10 gold to call.
I'm looking. I will go over, touch my shoulder, cast guidance and then look at him and tell him it's time for you to fold.
Well, he already bet, so he can't.
Unless I raise.
That's true.
Yeah. I would raise.
Make a persuasion check then.
It's not bad. What's my persuasion? Oh no, it's real bad. It's 12.
The D4?
Not with the D4. You're correct. I rolled a 4, 16.
Guidance.
Okay. Are you betting? Are you calling? Are you raising?
I'm going to. He bet 10, right?
Yeah.
So I would raise that another 5 and say yes, and then I would insult him. I'd stand up.
He would go to the dealer, who will call, and then back to him for an additional 5. Yeah, he's pretty convinced that you have a good hand. He rolled a 1 on his insight versus your persuasion. So he's gonna fold. Which is crazy.
Yeah, that's a 1.
Okay, flip him. What you got?
Oh, that looks like a total of a 10.
The dealer also turns a 10. He had a 4, a 5, and a 1.
I had a 7, a 1, and a 2.
So you split the pot with the dealer, which I didn't keep track of how much it was this time.
It's a lot.
40. That's 85.
It's like 3,000 gold.
1 bowl.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Actually, break the bowl in half. Break the bowl in half.
No.
So that's 140 gold pot split between the two of you. So you get 70 gold pieces. Anyone up for some more hands?
1 more.
Nope.
Jerry's bowing out.
No. Jerry will, when he hears any more hands, he'll hastily put his glasses back on and sit right back down at the table. And when he does, he will use minor illusion and take a drag on an illusory cigarette and just wait patiently.
If nobody else wants to, I will, but if there's somebody else, like Barlos.
You doing another game?
Play a hand.
I'll jump in.
Come back, he's like, I got one more in me, fuckers.
I'll walk over to Grim, give him a nice little pat on the back. So you
Did
got
you
this,
win?
buddy. Of course I won.
Yeah.
It was divine judgment.
Yeah, he won like a bitch.
And I'll say when you say that, I'll reply to Ragna. I've learned more about divine judgment today than I've ever known in my entire life. Let's play this game.
That NPC that you made fold with your persuasion on that last one rolled a 7, a 6, and a 4. He was only 1 point off the maximum possible.
Jesus.
So it's a good thing he rolled a 1 on his D20 against you, because that's a Anything
Oh.
other than a 1, he would not have folded.
I guess they say it was time for him to fold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you doing like CIS, the Who thing?
Yeah.
five gold piece Annie, everybody.
All right.
So 25 in the middle of the table already. Dealer chip passes, so now we are going to start with NPC 2 for first bets. But, alright, first card's going out.
It's a D8 and a D6 to you, right?
Just the D8 in secret, please. Okay. And then my guys roll.
Does Jerry actually have shades?
Oh yeah.
You bet he does.
Wow.
They're right
Too bad
here.
he doesn't have the goggles of foresight.
Nah. What kind of game would this be if I had foresight?
Okay, so first round of bets, it goes to NPC 2, who immediately out of the gate is going to put in 20 gold pieces. It goes to Jerry.
Make it 30.
Okay, so that's a call and a raise. So we are now to Grim. 30
I'll
to
call.
stay in. So 30 gold pieces in. Then it goes to the dealer who has to call. Whisper.
Fold.
Wispy's out. Okay, and then NPC 1 will call with 30. And then NPC 2 has to call with an additional 10. Okay. Card 2. Let's see them D6s, boys. This goes to NPC 2 again, who is going to he is going to bet an additional 20 gold pieces. So then it goes to Jerry.
I call.
Then Grim.
Grim's gonna ask the dealer, "You like doing this? You like your job?"
Yeah, it's pretty nice. We have fun.
I like my job too. I just
What
wish
do
my
you do?
job. I'm involved in organized religion.
That's common around here. Lots of churches.
Doesn't quite pay the bills as much as I imagine this says.
Well, We do offer a lot of services here. It comes at a cost.
Very true. I'll call.
Smelling a lot of bullshit, not a lot of playing.
The dealer has to call. And NPC1 will also call. Alright, let's see them public D4s. Hey, those are some good rolls. Oh my god. Okay. Let's see. NPC2 is going to... He's done pussyfooting around with you guys, and he's betting 50 gold. Goes to
Got him.
Jerry.
Calling.
Oh, I should tell you what they rolled since it's public.
What'd they roll?
The dealer turned a 2. NPC 1 rolled a 4. And NPC 2 rolled a 4.
Yeah, fuck it.
Colin?
Oh, yeah.
Then for 50.
I'm fucking bored.
Alright. Grim, 50 to stay in.
I'm gonna talk to NPC number 1. Say, hey, boss. What you do for a living? Does your family know you're out here?
This is a very dapper, younger guy. He's got like a really nice, almost like an adventurer's tunic. He does have some weapons slung around his hip and across his back, and he's got like tight blonde curls for hair and bright blue eyes, and he turns and looks at you and says, I don't think they really care where I am or what I'm doing.
Why do you say that?
Haven't seen him.
Why is that?
Haven't been home in a while.
How long?
Probably about 7, 8 years.
Probably miss you. What'd they think if they saw you at this hour, gambling your life away?
I think they would be quite pleased if I could win.
I see. Call.
Features. That's gone. So now to the dealer who has to. There's a lot of money in here, guys.
Jerry's gonna message Grim and say, what the fuck you doing, man?
Grim. Grim will back at Jerry, and he'll message back. Gotta know your enemy, man.
Wow.
He'll just say back, I dig it.
I dig those sunglasses.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's 525 gold altogether.
Of course, Jerry tries to
over.
Jerry tries to act cool, but his head barely clears the table.
Everybody turn over the cards. What we got?
I got 12.
3.
With the with the D4, I have 8.
Nice.
No, 7. Sorry, miscounted.
Dealer turns 10. NPC
Get it?
1 turns 16.
Jesus.
Fuck!
NPC 2 turns an 18.
Wow.
So
No
we have to
way.
beat everybody else at the table and not just the dealer.
Yeah, they can win too.
Okay.
Why couldn't they?
Yeah. Jerry will take a drag on the fake cigarette. Fuck.
Grim,
Wow.
Grim will reach his hand over to NPC 1 with the weapons on him, and he'll extend a hand. He'll say, "Grimir Solomon, so nice to meet you. Take all that money back to your family now, okay?"
He says, I certainly will. Thanks for playing.
You're welcome.
Jerry would like
Anyone
to
else?
roll. Jerry would like to perceive if he stole from that guy.
Yeah, make a perception check.
Can't even fucking
Not-
see it with
not
these glasses on. 12.
You did not detect any thievery.
Kitty.
Well, I guess I should ask, Grim, did you steal from him in this moment?
No.
You did not detect any thievery.
I would like to remember what he looks like. Could I perceive where he goes from the table? Is he staying at the table or leaving?
He's still playing. If you
Okay.
guys want to keep playing, you can keep playing.
Grim
No,
is not
Jerry's
going to play
done.
anymore, but
Jerry's
he's
done.
going to keep an eye on that guy.
We're gonna play until midnight, but just me and you. Just me and the
I
dealer.
was gonna say like I'm feeling pretty lucky.
My first D8 was an 8,
Well,
and
it
then the
is
next two were a
9
3 and a 2. So I was like, I can't play with that.
Each
It is
round
9:13.
I've
Do we
had an
wanna-
NPC roll out of their fucking minds on this.
Yeah, that's
Well,
insane.
That's perfect. Well,
if you
let's
guys
do
keep
it.
playing, that'll make the recap next week really easy.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Fair.
Hit the progress storyline button.
Okay. So yeah, you
Unless
guys.
somebody wants to do a smoking mini game that they didn't get to do last week.
What's a smoking mini game?
It's a new Wii thing, and he has to unmute for it. Oh,
I mean, if the DM is prepared for it, sure.
Sure, we could do that.
Hell yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
I'll go smoke with my broken arms.
Oh god, bro.
can I? Do I before you go fuck your shit up? Like, can I like look at you and see you're fucked up?
Yes. My arms are just like
Yeah, he looks fucked
you've
up.
You've seen an absence of me moving the top of my torso, basically.
He's just like standing with his arms at his sides the whole time.
Yeah.
Just
Like cats
this.
after they get declawed, they're just like,
Yes. That's 100% what's going on right now.
Can
It's
I
the-
like nice like Stewie just like come here.
I walk
Here-
up
here,
to
boy.
it with my arms at the side.
It's like this. Can I tell if it's something that I can help with healing, or if it's going to take time?
It looks like it would heal over time naturally, but a healing spell certainly wouldn't hurt.
Well, it's night, right?
Yeah, it's evening. We're heading to bed. eventually.
I'm going to look at Uwe and tell him. If you want me to, I can probably help.
Please. You just hear
Yes.
like a desperate voice. Please. An older male's voice.
Jimothy.
No, Timothy was young.
Please.
He's like, hey, why are you doing this to me?
I changed my ways.
No, Jimothy was very young when I murdered him in cold blood.
He didn't get to
I
become
have
an
3
old
young
man.
children at home.
He said, hello, governor.
Consider yourself.
Don't kill me, please, won't you?
So
Silence.
cast Aura of Vitality, which is 1 action, concentration up to 1 minute. And every turn, I can use a bonus action to cause 1 creature to heal 2d6.
Damn.
And
Wow.
basically, just go. I'll just grab his, I don't know, his shoulder, I guess.
My hands, but
Hands. I'll grab your hands. That would be good. Clasp them.
he winces when you
Ow.
first grab him. Like does a little squawk.
Like that.
Hey.
And then lightly just like let off.
I mean,
Just.
you're telling me to do that? Oh shit.
Yep. And then surge for the next minute.
I'm drinking
Nice.
surge.
So 2d6 every turn for 1 minute. So 20d6. Will that heal you?
Yeah, I think that'll do it. Over the next minute, you notice that your hands go from aching and swollen and bruised and bloodied to back to normal. No pain. It's all good.
You know, I'll kind of do the look at my hands like wow, and then I'll give him the finger 1 second, and then I'll knock my fists together, give him a rub, and then
Mate, your
love
fire
what?
fists.
Yeah, what happens, DM, when I do that?
So, interesting, just a note for you. I
Mhm.
actually wrote it down that if you tried to activate it without being healed, you would have actually damaged yourself. So, good call on waiting till afterward.
Yes.
But basically, what happens is the studs in your hands kind of connect together. You know, you do a couple punches like this and kind of
Mhm.
rub it, and then you look at your hands, and all across your whole fist, like this outside of your fist here,
Jesus Christ.
it looks like you know, like wood after it's been burning, how it gets like that crackled blackness, but it glows red, like the ember is still kind of burning in a fire.
Mhm.
It it's it looks like that all across the face of your fist here, and
Like cinders.
as you kind of punch them together, you get like the orange fireflies that pop off of wood.
Oh,
You know,
that's
like
cool.
so you just as you punch it together, you see a bunch of those, and then the more you punch, it starts to flame and flame. But that's just the natural state is the glowing red embers across the fists.
That's cool. And then just thank Ragnar.
A lot of 6s, dude.
Mm-hmm.
That's
yeah,
big
And
deal.
I would say if the fists are on fire after I punch them a bunch, I'll pull out my pipe really quick and just light it with my fists. If
Yeah,
I
okay.
can manage it in time.
Sure, you could totally do that for flavor. Yeah, let me find my pipe minigame here.
Now I gotta go fucking punch Thunderfist in the face with my flame knuckles.
Ragnar is gonna see Uwe and his Sparkies on, right?
Yeah.
and just go.
just like doing shit.
Well, like try and hit me.
Oh no, I don't want to hit you.
Ragnar's
just-
gonna go. Boom!
I'll just like touch her with the. I'll touch your armor. Just heat up your butt
That's
plate.
cute.
Just hold it to your plate armor so it heats up.
Warm butt's good.
Like a seat warmer.
So you you approach the guys that are smoking the pipe, and you can see there's a couple there's a crowd. There's enough people watching, and you can see that there's like a deck of cards between them, and it looks like someone draws a card, and they both look at it, and then they both attempt to create whatever is on the card. Whoever's creation is better, and you're watching as they kind of battle this. And one of them, you see, they draw a card that says zebra,
Mm.
and you see them both create a zebra. One looks better than the other, and then the better looking one like rams the other, and then they both dissipate into smoke.
That's cool.
And the crowd cheers, and people kind of place bets on who's going to be better, who's going to, So the way it's going to work is you'll go up against one of these opponents. It's a best of 7. You'll make a nature check to see if you understand the animal, and then a performance check to see how well you can recreate the animal in your smoke monster.
Nobody bet on me. I'll have
You
to
said a
roll
nature
out of my
check?
ass for this.
Nature and then performance.
Yeah.
Yep. Nature to see if you know what the animal is, unless it's a common animal, and there's a ton of cards. But that check is pretty forgiving, and then the performance check is really what it's based on.
And I bet against this person basically.
Well, you kind of go up. There's like 2 seats on a elevated platform,
Mhm.
and the one guy steps down, and you see the other guy that's still up there. It's an older, grizzled human. Looks like he works really hard. Like
Mhm.
looks like he has like almost like miner like qualities. But you also know that there's no mines around here,
Mm.
and this place is a pretty
There wouldn't be somebody a manual laborer here.
right. Generally not, right? So then you kind of just wonder, maybe that's just how weathered his skin is. I don't know. But he's a grizzled guy, and he's up there drinking and smoking his pipe, and he says, you wanna give it a shot, see if you can take down the champ?
Sure.
I'll have a seat. Have a seat.
Okay.
He kind of pats on the chair there. All right. The crowd's kind of gathering around. He says, tells you the rules, best of 7. The crowd's all excited and ready to go. So I'll have you draw a card, roll a d20.
9.
A 9. All right, you pick up a card, and it says penguin.
I better not get this one.
So roll a nature check. Let's see how familiar you are with penguins.
Natural 20, so 22.
Nice.
Well,
That,
real
that,
familiar
that's
with penguins.
that's pretty canon. I mean, I'm a bird, so
Yeah, you're a bird. You know birds pretty well, and you understand a lot of their physiology and the parts that make them look convincing. Obviously, you are one. So you're feeling pretty confident that you could make a better penguin than this guy. So let's roll a performance check.
oh, not as good. Still pretty easy. 14.
14. Okay. He rolled an 8 on his nature check. So he's a little unsure of what a penguin is. He thinks it's a bird. Not quite sure the region or what it looks like, but he does his best. You manage to blow a very convincing looking penguin out of your smoke. Even so much that you're able to alter some of the colorings to give it its black and white tuxedo pattern with lighter smoke and darker smoke. What he creates is actually an ostrich and is very confused, but the crowd seems to know what we're going for. And your penguin runs up and like the gif of the penguin pushing the other in the ice. Just kind of walks up and smacks the ostrich in the back of the head, and it puffs away. 1 point for you.
Wow, that's more points than I thought I'd get.
Do we do penguin noises?
Yeah. He'd imitate penguin noises as the smoke penguins walking around smacking.
What do penguins sound like?
Depends.
His turn to draw a card. Okay, that's a 2.
It's a 9 again. It's a penguin again.
This one is a cat.
Okay. Nature check.
Sounds pretty common.
It's a common enough. You don't need to nature check a cat.
Oh, that's good because I rolled a natural 1. What's a cat? I don't know.
Knows a penguin, but he doesn't know what a cat is.
I ain't never seen a cat before, neither.
He's actually really afraid of cats and like
Yeah.
just avoids them at all costs.
Oh, he knows
They are
exactly
natural
what they are.
predators of birds, so
Yeah.
it makes sense. Yeah. Go ahead and make a performance check for a cat.
14 again.
He rolled a 5, so he's
looking
not
ace.
doing so well.
It's looking aces for Rui.
He does make a cat. It's true. But it's looking a little. He like kind of coughed while he was blowing the smoke out, and it kind of gave the cat a 5th leg. It's like kind of missing an ear. Looks a little wonky. It's having a hard time, actually running with its gait, and your cat easily just fucking your little kitty just pounces on it and bites it around the neck, and it's just gone.
Does the disembowelment thing where they fall on their side and just like kick with their back legs.
Except he has an extra back leg.
Yeah.
2 points for you.
Yippee! I'm so
Guy's
glad I
the
didn't have.
reigning champion smoke blower.
Yeah, he's having a real rough go of it.
They call him Joint Boy.
Is that all you got?
Let's see here. At this point, you got a couple people in the crowd now starting to watch you and see your prowess. And is anyone watching this happen?
Yeah, I'll be there.
It's about to go 4 for 4 on me right now.
There's a few people that are starting to say, "Put a couple gold on that bird." Yeah, I'll take that. There's no way Diggs is going down. Let's
I got 10 gold on the bird.
10 gold, and then this guy turns. He's like, "Yeah, I'll take that bet for sure. No way. Diggs hasn't lost in years." All right, draw a card.
Diggs doesn't even know what a fucking cat is. 8.
An 8. Okay.
Luckily, my worst rolls are kind of going in between all the important ones. So far.
We get a giraffe.
Okay.
So make a nature check, since that's not a typical animal you'd see.
Natural 20. Why? Why on fucking figuring out what a giraffe is?
Could be clutch.
Could be clutch. It doesn't
Yeah,
give
he
me a
might not
benefit.
know
I
what it
don't-
is.
Well, maybe it does. I don't know.
All right, and then it lowers your DC for the performance check.
Oh, gotcha.
Then roll a performance.
Here comes the twos. Natural 20 again. Not joking.
Jesus.
Oh,
Oh shit! Oh
That
shit!
giraffe
How
is
did he-
crazy.
How did he
Life-
make
The
it?
most beautiful
Yeah.
giraffe
fucking
Uh,
life-size
ever
graph.
seen.
It is. It is a life-size giraffe. It fills this entire room, almost like craning its neck because it doesn't fit. It's
And everybody's
graceful.
dead.
It's beautiful. You can even see the spots in its fur. Like, it's a perfect replica. If
Caught in
it were in
4K.
color, you would think it were real. Diggs, on the other hand,
Fucking chump.
he knows what a giraffe is. He's made giraffes with his smoke before. For whatever reason, he couldn't get a kudu out of his head while he was making it. So his giraffe is a little bit shorter, has a shorter tail, and also has these great antlers on top of its head. It's a little wrong. Your giraffe does the stupid giraffe attack where it walks up next to it and slaps it with its neck and poofs it out of existence. You're
Grim's
up
gonna yell from
3-0.
behind a bunch of people. He's gonna say, "That giraffe should be worth 2 points. That giraffe was big as fuck."
How does my opponent look right now?
He's flustered. He's embarrassed, but he's got faith. He knows he's good at this somewhere, somehow.
He's gonna pull.
I like to
pull together.
imagine-
Jerry's going to use minor illusion to conjure a +1 that floats over Uwee's head.
I like to imagine like it took like a few like puffs of smoke for Uwe to like fully make the giraffe. So like at first people are like, huh? That, and then like
Yeah, it kind of
Whisper-
comes out as like an amorphous blob at first.
and then Whisper's just like, no, just wait for it. For the guy who's talking shit, and he's like, just wait for it.
It's like an
You could do
oval,
that.
and then the second puff like pushes through the oval and makes the neck. And
It just makes a giraffe. Be like Gandalf at the beginning of Fellowship of the Ring when he does that.
Yep.
He makes like the ship or
Alright.
whatever go through.
Diggs is pulling a card. Well, we already did that card.
Penguin. Do it again.
All right. This one pulls a card and shows it to you. And this one is a wolf.
Okay.
Again, pretty common, but let's do a nature check anyway.
Like, have we encountered wolves ourselves?
Yeah.
No.
You've seen wolves. They were in the couple bugbears had wolf pets.
Well, despite that, 7. Not really
You're-
worried about the wolves, I guess.
You it's one of those things where even if you know what the animal is, you still have to be able to think of just that animal in your head while you're doing that and focusing on that animal. And for some reason, you're just kind of getting it crossed with a couple other pictures in your mind at the same time. It's not as clear as you want it to be.
Mhm.
Go ahead and roll a performance check.
Uh, 11.
Okay. So yours comes out looking a little bit more like a German Shepherd, much more dog-like,
Not bad.
not quite as ferocious. Diggs rolled a 21, and his is a massive, hulking dire wolf, dwarfing yours in size, and just kind of sniffs over towards yours and puts one paw on yours back and just kind of pushes it down and then bites it, and it's gone.
Wait,
1 point for
no.
Diggs.
Idiot. Stupid
I'm
Diggs.
gonna, can I double down my bet? I'll throw another 10 in.
You want another 10? Sure. We'll do another 10. Diggs is coming back for sure.
I mean, I don't doubt it.
All right, draw a card.
Come on, Penny. 7th.
What is it? A 7?
7.
Hey, lucky number 7.
Lucky number 7.
This one is a spider.
No, I don't like spider.
Definitely know these.
Yeah, we've definitely known these. You
Roll
were face to
nature
face
check
with
or
one
no?
like last week.
Yeah, do a nature check just to determine the.
Natural 20. This is
Jesus
unbelievable.
Christ.
Why? Why?
That's extremely canon, though.
Not
It
in a
is.
fight. It's not in a
mean-
fight, but
It is canon because
Ooh,
you should
he's-
be able to recreate things.
yeah, it's true.
Uh,
He's not a good fighter, but he sure can smoke a pipe.
yeah, go ahead and roll a performance.
Believe it or not,
Oh.
I punch things for a living.
Well, you got Fire Fist
Cox.
and I got Haste, so hopefully.
12.
All right. You do make a pretty good convincing spider. It moves all freaky like how they scurry around. You can even see some of the definition in its hairs and some of the pattern on its body. That's all well and good. And it just kind of skitters around in the air there for a second. You look over, and what Diggs has created is a massive spider web of smoke and a spider that is just massive and multicolored that is descending from web down onto your spider that easily bites it and destroys it. He rolled a 21 for his performance.
Can't beat that. My performance is a +1, so
His is
Yeah.
a +3.
Bracklebaff would be pretty good at this.
Brackobath would not have a problem with any of this.
Right.
Maybe the nature checks, but
He's half proficient in nature, +3.
well, there you go. Oh, jack of all trades. I forgot about that.
All right. Whose turn is it to draw a card? I think it's Dig's turn.
It's Digley's. Dig Dugs.
There it is. I was waiting for that. 20. He turns the card over, and it is a dragon.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
now
know
it's
what
like
those.
Lord of the Rings.
I know what those motherfuckers look like.
Make your nature check with advantage.
Whisper wants to throw 25 in at the mention of a dragon.
Okay. No joke. The other shoe just dropped. I rolled 2 natural ones in a row.
Oh no.
So
So at advantage, I rolled a natural 1 plus
On a dragon.
2. So a 3.
So you haven't had much
Right.
time to really think about your close encounter with the dragon since it happened. And you've been putting it so far out of your mind that you're having a hard time confronting that vision again. You are almost terrified at the thought. So it's hard for you to come up with a solid picture of this where you don't see the green flames washing over you and your friends, where you're also not seeing the dead bodies left in its wake and just shaking from the pure rage of the perceived ripoff that you were on the losing end of in that situation. Hard for you to focus in this moment. Go ahead and make a performance check at disadvantage.
Get it.
So one of the rolls was a natural 20. The other one was 13 for 14. So that actually pretty damn good. disadvantage roll.
Yeah.
Okay,
that's
so
not
the
bad.
other shoe fell back on, and I rolled 2 natural 20.
This
He
dice is fucking ripping today.
unfortunately rolled a 22. So, your dragon is a dragon. I mean, you know what a dragon looks like for sure. And Diggs, this is his specialty. This
Mhm.
is the big thing that everyone always asks for when you're creating smoke creatures, right? Everyone wants to see the dragon. So, not only does he make a dragon, he manages to make it look like a Draco Lich, an undead skeleton dragon, and it easily devours your dragon.
I
All
don't believe
tied
that
up.
meets the brief. We didn't ask for an undead dragon. We just asked for a regular dragon.
I went on technicality. Thank you. I walk away.
All tied up. 3-3. This one takes the cake, you guys.
All right, baby.
Oh, and Whisper, yeah, they would
Just
take that
do
bet
it.
also.
I'm gonna throw another 5 in just to make it an even 50.
An even
6.
50? Okay, they'll meet you. A 6. A 6, a 6. It all comes down to this. You
It's
look
gonna be
at the
like a
card.
rat or something.
Look
Could
at
be
the
a
card.
Kenku.
A worm.
And it says elephant.
Doggy. Elephant.
So go ahead and
Okay,
roll
let's
your
bring-
nature.
15.
You want to look at my dice tray?
No, don't look at it.
It's a 1.
I ain't never
Bourbon
heard.
gun bag.
I ain't never heard no an elephant before.
All right, go ahead and make your performance check.
I don't know nothing about no fancy door code.
It's a good one. That's a 16.
That is good. You managed to make a pretty large scale replica of an elephant. It's got its long tusks and with let's just say for flavor, Jerry aids you a little bit and gives you a minor illusion of an elephant trumpeting.
Okay.
But a very, very convincing elephant, whereas Diggs got a little confused on what an elephant is in this moment. Get the body right mostly, but he's still thinking about your beautiful giraffe that you produced earlier. The neck's a little extended. It's got tusks, but it's kind of coming out of like the giraffe shoulder area, not necessarily by the mouth. It's a weird looking snout hanging down almost the length of the whole neck. It's definitely a horror show, and your
It's like
elephant charges it and tusks it and runs right through it and has enough time to stay and do a little celebration dance as you have dethroned Diggs, the master smoke blower.
Ooh,
Jerry
I'm
will
the
put on a
master
little light
blower.
show over his elephant.
Ooey,
Like a
Ooey
laser
stands
show
up
or
like on the chair, goes crazy, and then
Diggs is
shakes
gonna
Dig's hand.
extend a hand and give you a handshake and say, "Man, you're pretty good with that thing. I haven't met someone with a talent like that in a long time. You should keep it up."
I'll, like a double grab his hand and shake it aggressively, and thank him.
Our DM over my odds.
2 people took you up on those bets, so 150 gold.
Hell yeah.
Bird Buddy made you some cash.
What kind of like pipe did this guy have?
It's very much so the Inglorious Bastards, Hans Landa, Meerschaum pipe.
Okay.
It's that giant ceramic bowl.
Oh yeah.
Did you
say bowl?
I'll ask him.
Did you say bowl?
PT flashbacks. I'll kind of point at his pipe and give him like a shoulder shrug. I don't even know if I can ask. I'll get my notepad out and write. Where can I find some unique and special pipes like ours? There's some more.
You can certainly get them here. Mine was actually made for me a while back. A fellow miner back in the day used to make these pipes just in his downtime and sell them for extra cash. Been doing this for 60 plus years at this point, so didn't think anyone would ever beat me, but you sure did.
I'll just thank him again. I don't think I have anything cool to do. Not that I want to get rid of this. Oh, I didn't buy the bubble. I don't think I bought the bubble pipe.
You did not.
Okay. Nope. All right. I'll just thank him and join my group of friends.
Yeah.
To celebrate.
Great job.
Is NPC number 1 still playing cards?
NPC number 1 is not playing cards anymore.
Where did he go?
Make a perception check to see if you.
He went back
noticed.
to his family. Yeah.
He's gonna find him and choke him.
That was good advice.
How big of a deal was it that we beat this smoke guy?
I mean, it's not like a huge deal, but
Gotcha.
it is a common thing. People go there and do these pipes most of the time. It's almost always something that's happening in the dining room. So,
Okay.
you said a 17?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you would have noticed him leaving via teleportation circle like you normally would.
Grim's gonna follow him.
Okay.
Wait,
You,
no. Before I do that, I'm gonna approach the Whisperer. I'm gonna say,
Whisper looks up at you and just says, "Absolutely not."
I mean, come on. We did it to Thunder Fist. We could do it again to this guy.
What are you gonna do?
We go. I talk to him. You steal the money. We split it 50-50. He won over 500 gold pieces. It's an easy payout, my friend.
He also won the gold fair and square.
Did he?
Yeah, I was keeping an eye.
Yeah, I guess he did. We could still do it though. I mean, come on.
A spectacled, a shady spectacled Jerry will appear next to you suddenly and tug on your robes. Say, hey, if I can make you invisible, can I get a cut?
You sure can.
Where is this Jerry coming from?
It's gambling money, bro. It brings out a new side of Jerry.
Is that I wonder, that might be like we figured out like Jerry is a gambling addict.
No, he has a fucking multiple personality disorder.
Right.
Maybe.
This is the first time we've seen the second personality.
Yeah.
Addiction's been triggered again.
We call him Jazzy J in this form.
My friends call me Jazzy J.
Call me whatever you want. I want money. I want some money.
Gotta get that scratch. You know what I mean?
Jerry's one part The Godfather, one part Kevin Malone from The Office.
Yeah.
Whisper just says like
aces, deuces.
Says, well, I would say don't get caught, but when you do, it's one less cut for these bulls that we're gonna find.
All right. Are you one last try? Are you sure you don't want in?
Positive.
Come on, Jer.
I would like to see if I can perceive this transaction.
I imagine you're all sitting at a table together, so probably.
Is there something in front of me, like I don't know, like that we were
bowl?
Like a bowl, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's a bowl on the table.
Take the bowl, look at it, make sure it's emptied, do a quick little, and then throw it at Grim and say, "No."
Can I try and dodge it? I'm sure that I won't, but can I at least try?
Make a dexterity saving throw.
Ooh, that's not going to be good.
But we will try and make a little man riding on top of the bowl as he throws it.
That is a critical fail. That's a natural 1 for a total of 3.
You actually dodge into the bowl. Where it would have hit you in the shoulder, you move your face to that location instead.
Yeah, Grim will take that and fall over.
At
Let's
seeing
get
your
back up.
horrible lack of reflexes, Jerry will deduce that you could not possibly take money off of another person.
He can't move his whole body. How is he going to move his little finger?
Yeah, there is
Man.
no way this is going to go off, even if he's invisible.
I'm the talker, not the mover. The mover decided not to come with us. So he'll pick up the
Whisper-
bowl. Go ahead.
The Whisperer is going to open the bottle of Alru nectar and uncork it.
Can I perceive that he's doing this?
Can Jerry
Are you
perceive
playing
that?
it? Check.
Stealthily,
I mean,
or are you
yeah.
just doing it?
I know this is classic
I-
Whisperer.
I've just seen him
underhanding.
do this so many times, so I would like to try and perceive it.
That is a dirty 20.
I would say that, well, roll a perception. Let's see if you can beat his 20. With your fucking rolls, probably.
Perception. Hold on, find it. Where is it?
Can I
Plus
roll?
4 to 21, 17.
Yeah, okay. You do see him kind of rummaging through his cloak underneath the table, and you can barely make out like the top of a jar. You can see that he unlatches this top of a jar, and
I'll cover my nose and walk away.
everybody within 10 feet needs to make a wisdom save, is it?
Yeah, I think so.
What about me, who saw
Oh,
it and was taking
Wisdom.
taking measures to knock it?
I would say that you still don't know what's in the jar, so I don't think it would be.
Holy shit.
I was the
no
one that was
immediate
affected
feeling.
by it initially.
I did not
Mhm.
realize my wisdom save was that high.
And it's only like a
Okay.
DC 13.
Doesn't matter.
I definitely succeeded that one.
24.
This charming.
Yes.
Oh. Did I roll the 15 plus 7? Apparently, wisdom is the one thing that I am good at.
It is a 14 for me.
You made it.
Unbeknownst to the effects of the nectar or not, Whisper recorks it and says, "I'm just take a seat."
I can see it right over there.
You're not Chris Hansen.
Is this? Oh, hold on a fucking second. Like, is this like obviously just like pop it? Oh, they didn't do what I wanted to. Have a
No,
seat.
he like opens it on. Well, he's stealthy about it. He's doing like under the table. Just lets it
okay.
air out for a few
see.
seconds and then closes it back up.
So if it's something
So
that,
for
that
the
is
rest
stealthy,
of you, you would just kind of out of nowhere, you would be reminded of like your favorite scent. It's just hitting you all at once.
Would Jerry remember what this is?
You have certainly smelled it before, and if you saved from it, then I make an intelligence check.
Okay.
Just straight intelligence.
24.
Yeah, you could deduce that it's the same effect.
Okay.
can I tell if the professors are, trying to figure out what this is, or going away from it?
You saw Uwe get up and like go away.
Yeah.
yeah, that's why I'm like trying to like,
Ugh.
and then yeah. I just
I would say
Is that what birds' farts smell like?
it was a bird fart. That's all it was.
yeah. I would say you could see that they are aware that something has happened, yes. But I think everyone's saved, right? So no harm, no foul.
Wasn't gonna be any harm anyways, probably.
We just lit a very nice
Grim,
candle.
Like,
Yeah.
Grim will look
That
at
appeals to everyone.
That's the best
Grim will
candle.
look at Ragna and oh, I guess I should roll for perception too. Do I notice that Jerry and Uwe are acting like they know what's going on?
Sure.
Perception. That's an 11. I probably don't know what's going on.
Yeah, you're a little confused.
Well, see you guys. And Grim's gonna go follow that guy.
Oh, he's gonna just keep doing cool smoke tricks for anybody who wants to see him. I'll probably go talk to Diggs again.
I think Jerry's
Smoke-
calling it a
smoke
night.
with him.
What kind of room are we in?
The dining room. It's big, open, lots of tables, booths. There's a bar, music.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Ulrich was a person. Had a visage before he was a person.
Restate your question.
Ulrich was different before. He
Yeah,
was
I mean you can well here's the thing, it's the same stature, he's just not wearing a mask anymore.
Wait, so people can see your face?
And you see Ulrich's face.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Because of your an illusion.
Mhm.
So you're kind of taking a chance.
Specifically the face.
Yeah, I'm taking a chance.
Yeah.
Yeah, someone can see, yeah, someone has true sight or can see through a disguise, then yeah.
Do I know if it's a disguise, so I wouldn't know. Oh, well actually. I'll cast it just in case, just to see. I don't think it will actually do anything. But
And see
out of
invisibility.
curiosity- Yeah.
I don't think it sees through it. I'll double check.
Yeah, I don't think it does either. You see invisible creatures and objects as if they're visible, and you can see into the ethereal plane. Ethereal
I don't think
creatures and
so.
objects can appear ghostly and translucent.
No, to see through it, you would need something that would allow you to see through illusions.
Well, in that
Can I-
case, when you see Ui, he looks like a giant demon.
Can I try and perceive, or I don't know, investigate, or whatever the check would be, to see if he is disguising himself?
Yeah, an intelligence, it's an investigation check.
Hey,
And you
Little
can't
bad.
see under the disguise, you can just tell that there's illusionary magic there.
Yeah, it is an illusion.
Maybe, baby.
Does that sound good, DM?
Sure. I don't
Uh,
have
it-
that
it-
item pulled up, so I don't know what the rules are, but I
It's,
trust you.
Yeah, it's an
Usually
investigation check.
Yeah, usually.
Here's the thing, it's against my spell save DC.
Well, I mean, I have pretty poor investigation, so unless I roll like, I don't know, maybe at least a 16, it's probably not going to be great.
Your
So I
spell
rolled
save
a,
DC.
I rolled a 5, so
Oh, okay, yeah, you don't notice anything.
The limit
it's
does not
like,
exist.
Mean girls.
Everything seems on the up and up with him.
He's totally legitimate.
I mean, he's obviously hiding something, but I just don't know what it is. Right?
For your protection.
Yeah, of course.
For your health. Oh, big boys.
Okay. What the y'all just hanging, eating, drinking?
Yeah, I
Talking?
think Grim was going to steal people's money, I think. Or
Yeah,
something.
Grim is long gone.
Yeah, he
Is
sure
that-
is. And we'll deal with
Is
that
that
next week.
something? Yeah, I was gonna say that could be the next session.
Sign us off, DM.
I know.
Do your classic sign off.
I know what I need to do. I'm a dumb bitch. Detect magic. Click.
The room turns into
Yeah.
a neon.
Yeah, this room is
Store.
blinding. Almost everything in here is magic in some way.
I'm not looking at the room though.
Well, it's still your vision.
I'm looking at a skull.
Yeah, you would see that his whole body is covered in illusion.
You would see.
Blinding
Do
light.
you see the
cover.
illusion, or would you see the hat?
Maybe the hat.
I guess
yeah.
the spell would put off magic too, right?
Yep.
So you see an illusion on specifically just his skin. You would see an illusion on his clothes. You'd see an illusion on his bat, or I'm sorry, not illusion. You would see his clothes aren't illusionary. His clothes are magical. His hat is magical. His glasses are magical. His ring is magical.
His sword is magical.
Sword's magical. Crossbow's magical.
His bag is magical.
And then yeah, my bag is also magical. There's also
and his ding dong.
a magical ding dong. Also,
But you know what? His nope, his boots are magical too. So
boots are magical. You'd also notice that as a being, magical being.
yeah.
He's
Yeah,
he's a glowy
like
boy.
the actual essence of.
He's
So
fucking lit up.
now it's gonna be Ragna and the Whisper threatening to kill each other every night instead of him and Thora.
It's so magical.
Grim, as you're walking away, you hear a muffled voice coming out of your pack that says, you should go back and draw a card from that deck."
Smoke deck?
Who's saying this?
He just hears a muffled voice. Yeah.
not to single out the Ulrich. It was more of a all party encompassing detect.
You're checking out everybody. He's pretty magical as well.
My fists, my sword,
My
my necklace,
My booty.
my
My
goggles that
my
you'll see me
back.
wear.
So magical
You'll,
items.
you'll see some stuff on my ring. You'll see my pipe is magical.
Is your whole fucking soul lighting up?
No.
No,
Okay.
I'm a demon.
Hey.
Let me see those logs. I want to see what
actually-
you've made.
That's
I-
it for Ruida.
For Lucius, it's bracers, quarterstaff, my robe, and my boots.
Oh,
And my nub.
my cape is magical.
Oh my.
Jerry is pretty
Staff
lit
and
up
boots.
too. And spellbook if it's visible.
Doubt it. No, it's on a holster under my robes.
I can see through
Yeah.
your soul.
Like I said, just looking around the room, everything
Blind.
here, it's fucking Christmas.
Let's go. Oh god. Yep. All right. Yep. All right. Done.
Is that a good place to wrap up?
No.
Well, I gotta go.
Now that's a good place to wrap.
Jerry dies.
Well, guess I'm done, fellas.
We keep
And he
killing
raises
Jerry and
himself
having
from the
Ragnar
dead.
bring him back to life. You fucked with
Yeah.
us for the last time.
Yeah, Jerry is the Kenny of the group.
Dude, that
Oh
would
my
be-
god, you killed Jerry! You bastard!
We've done it before where we just kill people and then we bring them back to life.
Yeah.
Every successful revivify increases the DC of the next one.
Yeah.
You could certainly try.